Salty nuts.
Tony, what's up, brother?
Here we
What's
go.
up,
I guess
man?
we're live.
Say it. If I interrupt Angelus, if Angelus is like, hey, Chuck, oh, hey, can't wait to, and I just be like, fuck you. That's funnier than I'm just doing randomly, okay? Oh, something, Chuck, fuck you. Raven, say hi.
Hey, what's up?
Say hi, E-Tap, wish you were here.
Hey, Tap, I wish you were here. But no, you're a scrub back in Michigan.
Come with me, and you'll be in a world of pure imagination. Take a look, and you'll see into your imagination. We'll begin with a spin, traveling in the world of my creation. What we see will defy explanation. If you wanna view paradise, simply look around and view it. Anything you want to do it. Wanna change the world? There's nothing to We'll begin with a spin, traveling in the world of my creation. What we see will defy explanation. If you wanna view paradise, simply look around and view it. Anything you want to do it. Wanna change the world?
The People's Champion, Etep Wakuian. Watch out for the medallions. My diamonds are reckless. It feels like a midget is hanging from my necklace.
We'll begin with a spin, traveling in the world of my creation.
Oh, yeah, I get my own intro. That was the main one. It is I, it is he, it is me, PDD, Etep Wakuian, in the place to be reviews, right here with all of yous. That's right, tonight I'm a saggy simp tonight. I'm rocking my girls' merch. What is up to this wonderful chat? We've got a kick-ass show planned for you. Let me give a shout-out to Keely Chow, the Phantom Menace Ultron. There are no strings on me. There you go, Keely. Superfan Adam Shawhan in the house. I saw Tina Bojan. Hail, brightest day. Thank you all for being here. I'm sure more people will roll in after the dump ends. You want to come, you go to the preliminary fight to see the main event. We're here. Nano Reaper's in the house. Even when he's here, he's not here. My man with the big ranch. What's going on? I want to come down there and shoot some elk with you, man. I saw the picture of elk he sent me. I'm going to shoot some fucking elk because I didn't see a damn deer the other day. I almost shot at a bird. I was so bored. But enough of that right now. I don't you thinking I'm Etep Rittenhouse or anything over here. But let me give it up to my co-host.
I don't care what it cost. Okay, get a band. Etep is embarrassing us with his intro. It's ridiculous. All right. Okay.
Tony ToneDef from the Cloud World Review.
It's the world's wokest warrior, primitive-sided, toxic fanboy, aligned with the like-minded Tony ToneDef, rocking with you. We're going in Rogue, the place to be reviews. What's up, everyone out there in the chat, everyone on the panel? It's a pleasure to see you all again. And yeah, it's hump day. It's fucking hump day.
It is. It was, and it's fitting. I was talking about Gwen Stacy earlier, the Bryce Dallas Howard version, because she got that wagon. Speaking of that wagon, ladies and gentlemen, you know what you haul in wagons? You haul melons. You know who's got melons? Saggy Melonz.
Why do I always go after the person who has like the best introduction and then I have to follow that act? I feel very
Thank
By
you.
the way, hello everybody. Thank you for having me. You guys are always awesome over here. And I just now noticed that he was wearing the dead unsubscribed dead ass shirt, which I love. It looks awesome on you and definitely suits you, Etep. But yeah, you guys, you already know Saggy Melonz on the YouTubes, the Twitch, the Instagram, the Twitter. I got the melons, and boy, are they low hanging fruits, baby.
Thank you for being here, darling. We appreciate you. Next on the panel, he is a Dallas Cowboys fan, but we don't hold that against him.
Well, you shouldn't because we're 7-2. What's up, everybody? It's Macho Mad Martigan, the magnificent, the magical, the madnevolent one. That's all I had so far. I didn't have a lot of time to come up with it.
I like it.
I like it, but
Why are you the way that you are?
thank you for being here, Matt. I appreciate you, brother.
Thank you for having me. It's been 2 years. Like I feel like a lot's happened.
I know we've had 17 riots. Never mind. That's another stream. Anyway, let me give it up to my returning guest, ladies and gentlemen. He hasn't been here in a minute, but he is an old and dear friend of mine. Goes back to the Anchor FM days when we were only just a podcast, recording into the same phone I have sitting here with a cracked screen almost 3 years ago. Ladies and gentlemen, Cody from Pursuing Paranormal's in the house.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome to Going Rogue. Thanks for joining us tonight. Thanks for having me on, Pete. Appreciate it, man.
Oh, dude, you're welcome, Cody. Anytime, brother. Anytime. And I want you guys to know, I hope Saggy's still here because Trey is like, he saw this shirt and he asked, I told him I said it was one of Saggy's shirts I bought. And he says, what does it say? And I told him, so he's like, I want to come on and I want to say it on the air. I'm like, I don't care, buddy. You can come on and say it on the air. Because he ran around when I told him, he's like, unsubscribe, dead ass. He just ran around saying that now.
I love it.
Oh yeah, he's yeah. That and he'll come on and ask the chat if they've got their shitting pants on and yeah.
I like Trey. He's a riot. I absolutely love it. I love that he's saying the phrase too, because that's something I say all the time. That was something I was always saying when I used to get angry at my chat. I'd have like people come in and try to complain about something. I'm like, bro, you don't have to be here. You could just, if you want to do this, like unsubscribe, dead ass, just unsubscribe. And everyone's like, that needs to be on a shirt. And I was like, okay.
Yep.
Now it's on shirt. Did you see my new one?
I did not.
You didn't see my new one? Oh God, I gotta show you my new one. Oh Lord, this one was another one that was requested. Like a lot of my shirts, these are quotes that are requested because people, like, these are things I say all the time, and people would always like say it. But here, I'll send the link in the private chat so you can take a look.
Right.
But this is my new favorite here. New favorite shirt.
I gotta get you. I should just send you a pair of the leggings I have for my in my Teespring store. Get you to model the leggings for me.
I will 100%. I love leggings.
Yep, we got the logo that's up in the upper right corner of your screen is in our is on the side of our leggings. Yeah, we got the women's tees, tanks, we got everything, man. We got the kids stuff, we got kids hoodies that say Monday night going in raw, no protection required for the little ones.
Oh Lord,
we got that. We got that. I'm ordering Trey one tonight. I'm getting him one for Christmas. So he's gonna run around wearing the fucking hoodie. This is going in raw on it. Yeah, Brightest Day says Trey's a good kid. Thank you, man. Thank you. That's our Frank and the Shawhan Wiener Dog Clan. Trey rules. Darren, like my father before me. What's up, sir? Thank you for joining us, Darren. Hope you're doing well. He says, hope we're all having a great day. Sir, we wish you the same. We wish you the same. But yeah, let's see. So we got holy shit news. We're gonna start with. It's Wednesday, and do we have a great triad of stories for you this evening, ladies and
Fuck
gentlemen.
yeah.
They are. Yeah, it's holy shit news.
Holy shit!
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
I don't know. Were you thinking, holy shit, a swordfish almost went through my head?
Holy shit! Holy shit!
And all the assholes want us to shit all over everything.
Holy shit! Where's the Tylenol?
So we're not wasting any time. We're getting right into the meat of this. That's what she said, and that's what this guy said. Man beaten after catching boyfriend humping their dog. police report.
Say
Yes,
what?
So we start with the dog humper. And so upon discovering his boyfriend humping their dog, a Florida man was beaten and threatened with a knife by his beau, police allege. Now, a couple weeks ago, we had a couple get in a fight, and one hit the other one with a taco, I think. We've had spaghetti fights, but this guy was humping a dog, and this is a Florida man. This is a Cody. You're our resident Floridian on the panel, sir. What the hell is going on down there?
Well, the cases are down. The state is open, and I guess all the weirdos from New York and California came over. So
they're just like,
oh,
fuck it.
heck no.
Let's go down to Florida and just hump dogs. We heard there's just a bevy, a veritable cornucopia of dogs that are all horny, and they mixed up that website, Horny Bitches. It was actually a dog breeder's website, and this guy showed up.
Yo, dude, I don't even know. Like, my job that I have, I see crazy shit every day. So
I know this man did not just blame other. Listen, I lived in Florida before. I know you're full of shit. Okay, it ain't New Yorkers. It ain't anyone else but people from Florida, maybe Georgia, but it's a Southern thing. Y'all are weird out there. I'm just saying.
I can tell you're from New York. I can tell your accent.
I'm not from New York. I'm from Boston.
You're from Boston. Okay.
That's Saggy from Boston.
From Boston. We got Mark Wahlberg.
My sister-in-law's from Worcester.
From
Worcester, Mass.
Yeah.
Mass.
We got Dog the Bounty Hunter.
Where's Mick Foley?
I'm sorry. That's not an achievement.
And Brian Laundrie.
Brian Laundrie. Somebody said I look like him. I almost smacked him. Godzillionaire, Florida man, naturally. What's up, Godzillionaire? Hail, sir. Sherry says, "What's up, E-Type?" Hey, Sherry, how you doing?
Sherry, I love you.
How you doing, girl? Welcome, welcome.
There's a damn line. Like, humans wouldn't be human. You know, the human experience wouldn't be complete without puppies. Like, dogs are so important to mankind, and that goes back like thousands of years. But there's a damn line, and this is fucked up. That poor dog.
What's up, Fallon?
That dog had to be so fucking confused.
I mean, this is. I'm guessing this is coming from someone who has never been. Oh God, look at him! I can see it.
Dude, Shaggy.
Ladies and gentlemen, Norman Reedus. Norman Reedus.
How don't you ever no, sir? Don't you talk about my boyfriend Norman Reedus like that? Not even close. Not even close whatsoever.
Hey,
pretty close.
Mom, can we have Norman Reedus? We have Norman Reedus at home, and here's Norman Reedus at home.
Hey,
That's
like
not
Norman Reedus. Beth died.
I will say this. You say that, Tony, but clearly you've never been humped by a pit bull, okay? Let me tell you, all right? I feel like this is an instance where this man was just trying to give the dog the taste of its own medicine, and it backfired.
Well, okay, let's be clear, though. We don't know who was humping who.
It said he was humping the dog. What do you mean? It just said
right.
The headline said he was humping the dog, man.
Yeah, but I mean, like, they didn't really clarify on, like...
Is that Sean Penn?
Hold on.
How could the dog hump him while he's humping the dog?
Well, no.
What does it mean the 58-year-old victim told cops? The cop or the fucking dog is the victim.
Wait, so in dog years, it's 7 years per 1 year, right? So that's not even, like, correct, is it?
What?
I don't know. 58 divided by 7, it doesn't work. The math doesn't add up.
Dude, this guy looks like DJ Qualls.
This DJ Qualls, holy shit. Boy, he ran out of the new guy money, didn't he? What was the other movie he's in? Was it Road Trip with Tom Green and Breckenmeyer and all? Yeah.
The new guy, Road Trip.
Yep. Not another
Core
movie or something like that. Yeah.
Core.
He's been in a shitload of movies. According to an arrest report, the 58-year-old victim told cops John Miller, 33, engaged with the canine inside their home in Milton, a city outside Pensacola. Miller and the victim have been dating for approximately 5 years and lived together. So this 33-year-old is dating a 50-year-old. So I take it the guy 58-year-old. So I take it the guy's a sugar daddy. Why wouldn't he have this guy take care of himself? He's probably not. They probably live in a trailer park or something.
Yeah, I'm guessing like by sugar daddy you mean meth daddy.
Yes.
Yeah, booger sugar daddy.
Yeah. Yeah, look, it's methany. we were when we were trick or treating up here, me and my buddy Kyle. We're like, because it was like our wives were out with the kids. They were taking them door to door, and we just drive the truck because we rolled through the neighborhood. And it was like we were just looking for like the methany moms, like with the smashed up cars, smoking cigarettes, and with the windows rolled up, like 6 kids in there. None of them look the same. It's because they all got different days. It's like,
Wait a
yep, there's
minute.
methany. There's methany.
You got to finish reading this article because
I
have so many questions.
You think his friends call him Miller Lite?
Ooh.
That's not a ringing endorsement for their product. I don't see any sponsorships in the future. The victim said that when he confronted Miller about the alleged November 11th dog humping, Miller began punching him in the head and the body. A sheriff's deputy noted that the victim had a fresh cut on his neck and red marks on his chest. The victim's 88-year-old mother, who owns the Milton home, said she witnessed Miller pummeling her son and destroying items in the residence. Miller's boyfriend told cops that before Miller fled the home, he grabbed a knife and threatened to stab and kill him. After Miller subsequently was located by police, he claimed that his boyfriend had attacked him in the garage with a metal rod of some kind. Oh, that's what he said.
His boyfriend was like, "It's the dog or me." And he's like, "Don't make me choose," and just started wailing on him.
Don't you make me. He's like, I can't quit you.
Ooh, this gets even weirder.
The attacker, Miller claimed, began after he caught his boyfriend looking at boys in their underwear on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, that's a jump off from fucking a dog. Pictured above, Miller was arrested and booked in the Santa Rosa County Jail on aggravated assault, domestic battery, criminal mischief charges. He is being held in $7,000 bond.
We've got.
So let me get this straight. So this dude not only got caught being a creep on kids or young boys or whatever, but also got caught humping an animal. And when the person called him out on it, that you got mad? You got mad?
So
like what?
I just want to say this is we've got a 58-year-old boyfriend, some underage material, and a fucking dog involved. This is what pansexual is, people.
Right.
I need a flow chart because, like, all right, so is the same guy that was accused of humping the dog the same guy that was accused of looking at little boys?
Yes.
Okay.
So he got caught humping the dog and then got mad.
Or being humped by the dog.
Probably both. I'm sure he gave the dog a reach around. So then he got mad and went out in the garage and started watching or looking at pictures of little young. What did it say? Young men? I think it was
boys.
Young boys. Okay. So this guy is obviously probably deserves to be double tapped, a la Rosenbaum. Can we just call that the Rosenbaum? The Rosenbaum from now on?
Yes, I'm
cool
down.
Okay,
if it's true.
If it's and I'm pretty sure it is. I mean, let's be honest. I don't want to judge on appearances, but look, when I was working undercover, they're like, look, we don't stereotype, but it's what we do.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, it is. Well, yeah, they're like, we don't stereotype, but yes, we do. They're like, look at it this way: if somebody has a neck tattoo, odds are you're going to want to keep an eye on them.
Why would Norman Reedus do this? God.
What when I was a cop, what it would be is like, no, we're not like we're criminally profiling, not racially profiling.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah. By the way, real quick, so I had I had a call kind of like this. I got called out. And apparently what happened was they invited a friend over there having a barbecue or whatever, and the friend was spending a lot of time in the restroom. And they couldn't figure out why. Like, and he was like, "Oh, I'm on my way." And the dog was in there as well.
Oh no!
And they looked underneath the door, and the dude was on all fours, and the dog was on too. So that's why I ask, who was humping who?
Wait, I this is gonna sound weird. I have to ask, but like,
okay.
did the dog actually like penetrate? I mean, was this like? Or was it just like going through the motions, kind of? Like a couple that's been married for 20 years. You're just like, Jesus, let's just get this over with.
That's a weird kind of play date.
I don't remember asking him about if he was penetrated or not.
I'm gonna tell Walton y'all are talking about him. This is fucked up.
What about Walton? What's he gonna do? What he gonna do? Bring it. Where's Stephen Walton? Bring him to me. Bring him to me. Where's he at? Somebody tag him and tell him that Saggy Melonz demands an audience so I can tell him that I ain't afraid of him.
Hail, Felix Haas. What's going on? Welcome. Maybe Human says IQ profiling. If you have a neck or a face tat, you're stupid and should be on some sort of special needs list.
I mean,
Maybe.
it's like
we just they told us they're like, if people got neck tattoos and stuff like that, you're gonna want to keep an eye on that one.
Listen, I have a
Okay.
chest tattoo, and if I got a neck tattoo, it's because I want one. I mean, neck tattoos or face tattoos don't mean really anything. The only reason why it used to be a facial, a profiling thing is because, you know, we all know what the teardrop means on your face. So, I mean, it
means
like,
you're sad.
Yep.
It does not mean
Possibly
you're
a clown.
sad.
Possibly a clown.
Can I just say,
You're a clown if you think that. If you see, listen, when I see a guy with a teardrop under his eye, I'm crossing the street immediately.
I'm gonna make friends with him immediately.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to make him smile immediately.
The quickest way to earn his
Matt?
trust, just establish dominance.
I'll just come up like, "Hey, man, turn that frown upside down. The world isn't that bad."
Buy
when
him a
you
pub
said you-
sub and call it a
listen,
day.
When you said you were gonna try to make him smile immediately, my mind went. to
Oh
the gutter.
no!
Yeah.
My goodness.
Listen, a lot. Listen, ladies, a lot can be accomplished with just a little, downtime. If you know what I'm saying.
And she's not wrong.
Wait, what does that have to do with the?
I said you wanted to
Teardrop?
make the guy with the teardrop happy, so I figured you were giving him some downtime.
I was just gonna smile at him and say, "I hope you have a good day." You always take things too far.
You can just toss him a dog and call it a day.
You just toss him a dog and say, "Here, hump this. It'll make you feel better."
Right? It's probably Benno out since he's gotten the ass.
That's why he's so
obviously
sad.
Or-
His tears are permanent. Jeez.
Or let the dog hump you.
Yep. Either way.
I got humped by a pit bull, and it was scary because because pit bulls are strong dogs, and this was a beefy, muscular dog.
Oh, wait a
And
second.
I
With the
literally was like, I
tattoo.
couldn't get the dog off me. Like
The dog had a
grabbed
neck tattoo.
The dog,
Yeah.
the dog
I
had
had
a
a
neck tattoo.
teardrop under
It grabbed my
its,
leg and just went to town, and I couldn't get it off. The owner had to come out and stop it. I'm like, can somebody help me, dude? I'm like getting sexually assaulted
All
by
right,
dogs.
I had to do a costume change for this story real quick because we're talking about egg rolls.
No, don't you do it.
I'm
Hell
doing it.
yeah.
Don't you do it.
I'm doing
Dude,
it.
I love
Oh
Shang-Chi.
no,
Let's see it.
don't. This is so
So,
bad.
Oh, no.
a
Oh,
cop's drunk
God.
driver floated egg roll defends. There we go. That's all I'm doing right there. But I will wear the lampshade for the rest of the for the
You'll
for the
keep it
remainder of the
going,
Cool
bro.
segment.
hat though.
Cops, drunk driver floated egg roll defense. Erratic driving blamed on a Chinese anash.
erratic driving.
Look, there's Methany. I knew we were going to see Methany tonight. And of course, she's a Florida woman.
Debbie
Yo, that's my
Mathers.
cousin, bro.
I believe it.
Just kidding.
Oh, God. Let's see. No FanDuel. Go away. A Florida woman who was pulled over early yesterday claimed that her erratic driving was due to her eating an egg roll while behind the wheel. According to police, who arrested the motorist on a DUI narcotics possession charges. Upon spotting the vehicle drifting between lanes on St. Petersburg roadway around 2 a.m. Sunday, police conducted a traffic stop to check the well-being of the driver for sick, injured, or impaired, according to court filings. When a sheriff's deputy approached the driver, Maria Yerglowitz, 45, the defendant had a distinct odor of an alcoholic beverage coming from her breath. Yerglowitz, the cop added, had difficulty following simple instructions, and her speech appeared to be slurred and mumbled. Well, I mean, to be honest, this looks like a woman who, even if 100% sober, would have problems forming a coherent sentence.
Well, by the way, that cop, man, he this is not his first DWI. I can tell because by the way everything was worded. Because I did a ton of DWIs. In fact, I was even the DWI and drug interdiction instructor way later. But anyway, yeah, no, the way he words it is perfect. Like he detects an odor of an alcoholic beverage, emitting from their vehicle and/or person. Like all of it's great, dude. I'm sure he did like pre-exits. Like this dude is on his game. Sorry, I'm impressed by the cop.
No, you're fine, brother. You're fine. Upon spotting the vehicle, okay, so we read that. Let's see. Asked about her erratic driving pattern, Yerglowitz claimed it was due to her eating an egg roll while driving. While arrest
believe her.
I tend to agree with her. While arrest affidavits make no mention of an egg roll or egg roll fragments being found in Yerglowicz's auto, cops did seize several different types of pills, including the opioid tramadol from the car. A straw with white powdered residue on the inside was found near the pills, an investigator noted. Pictured above, Yerglowicz was arrested for controlled substance, a felony.
The tramadol's to keep her out of withdrawal.
Right? As well as driving under the influence and possession of drugs without prescription, both misdemeanors.
Can I tell you now how I've been doing this for a while and I'm experienced, and y'all are about to be impressed by my wording? Is there not a more perfect fucking food to drive and eat with than a fucking egg roll?
Nah, dude,
you couldn't blame it on a hard shell taco.
Yeah,
you couldn't blame it. I was eating mom's spaghetti while fucking a fucking egg roll.
Yeah.
You M&M.
And it got on your sweater.
Spaghetti.
Right? What do you M&M? Mom spaghetti?
She looks like Eminem's mom. That's who I
Looks like Keen. Yeah, it does.
She does look like Kim Basinger.
She does. Let me give a shout out to the chat real quick here. Felix Haas in the house. Hail. Maybe you Mrs. Rapist Pit Bulls.
Yeah, it really was.
To the chat, if y'all can think of a more perfect food to eat while driving than the egg roll, please let me know.
Taquitos.
And
taquitos.
Yep, taquitos are great.
Taquitos, okay, burritos not so much because they can shit out the other end.
Tacos
are a bitch to eat while driving. You unwrap a Taco Bell taco or something, a hard shell one, and the lettuce and cheese is everywhere.
Yeah, but see, I never get hard shell tacos. Yeah, I'm a fat fuck. I get them like soft shells, and I just plow through them bitches.
Soft shells are the friggin' devil.
Yeah. So are we including wrapping? Because like the wrapping for like a bacon, egg, and cheese like taco or something like that, you have to take it out of the bag and then it's wrapped in the foil, and you got to undo that and then get like. With an egg roll, it should just be in like the little paper bag inside of the bag, so you just reach it out.
Yep,
slides
hot dog. Hot dog is good. Is okay to eat.
Yeah, ask Ezra Miller.
I like hot dogs.
I don't know. That's a good driving food.
Yeah, what do you mean? I mean, we're talking about good driving food. I thought you meant like food that's easy. Okay, a good driving food.
Ramen noodles.
Potato chips.
Combos. Yeah, like combos.
Are we talking a meal or a snack?
But even
you
then,
can eat
compared
chicken
to the egg roll, you have to like dig in the bag for the chips, and like an egg roll's just like a big Asian dick right there for you. You know.
But here's the thing.
Well, that's that right there. You said big and Asian dick in the same sentence, bro.
Whoa, we're getting very. Listen, as somebody who has dated an Asian man, I can confirm it did its job.
Okay.
That's all I got.
That's all I got.
Proud of you.
Gay.
I can't really add on to the Asian dick talk. So
I don't know. What did you say afterwards? Did you say
that's good?
I don't know.
I did, and I wanted more.
Keely Chow's comment.
What he said? Where's it at? If she wanted an egg roll, I'm available.
Ultron for the win.
Keely comment.
Keely coming with the heat. Oh God, I like Glinzer's comment. Where did he say? He said Amy Schumer only ate one egg roll. Now you know that ain't Amy. There'd take two of them to be one Amy Schumer. Yeah. Let's be honest.
Y'all are clowning people I like today. First it was Norman Reedus. Now you're messing with me. Amy. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not a big Amy Schumer fan, by the way.
I was about to say, like, that would have changed my opinion about you entirely.
I had respect for you.
Right?
I'm just playing. I don't care. I don't think she was funny at one point. I like see
when she first started.
Yeah, when she first started, she was doing the roast. I thought she was hilarious.
I thought she was great on that roast.
Right. She was really funny, but now she's kind of just like
the Charlie Sheen roast, wasn't it? Pretty sure it was.
Yeah.
Patrice O'Neal, who is a legend, was also
God rest
there.
His soul. God rest his soul.
Schlong
chi.
By the way, Nano Reaper flour tortillas aren't just for breakfast. Like, you can have them with, like, if you're eating what's it called?
A Crunch Wrap Supreme.
Oh man, the beef, like the skeet shirt, the sheet beef. steak, the sheet
Skirt
steak.
steak.
Right,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Flank steak.
Right, but there's a Hispanic, like there's a Mexican like name for
Oh.
the. Oh man,
Chimichanga.
no,
Carne asada?
I know what you're talking
yeah,
about.
carne asada.
Yeah.
Carne asada. You would use a flour
Asada. It's
tortilla.
asada. It's not
Yeah.
Eric. It's not carne Eric Estrada.
No, it's We're saying the same
Asada
That would be
thing.
good too.
Carne
Asada.
asada.
No, you put a T in there. Didn't you?
I don't know. I
I
said.
don't
I mean, I am
think so.
Hispanic by divorce, so I think I'm carne asada.
Let me ask
Oh.
Nano. Nano's married to a Latina. Nano,
There's nothing
it's
better
carne
than-
asada, isn't it? Asada.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wait,
it's a carne
now-
asada.
Yes.
No, there's two different-
ASADA.
There's two different things. There's carne asada, which I think is like the in a pot, and then like
Okay.
you gotta like boil, and then isada would be the skirt
Okay.
steak.
Okay.
Skirt.
I don't know.
I can't even do it. Hold on. Skirt. I can't do it now. What
Skirt.
the heck? Thank you. I wanted to do it, but I wanted to do it like skirt.
Amy
There it goes. Skirt.
the Birdman. Amy Schumer is
Ain't
always
dead or
doing a
flying
roast,
any
Mr.
weather.
Linzer.
With the potatoes.
Did someone say potatoes, comrade? Look, once we install communism, finally everyone will have potatoes and vodka.
The only reason Amy
Potatoes.
Schumer went to that roast is because she thought it was a barbecue.
See now,
Carne asada.
carne asada. All right.
Carne.
Carne
like-
Eric Estrada with chips.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Carne-
This chick is staring at me.
Thank
like
you
I'm
for
moving
joining us.
and her.
Oh,
Darren,
sorry.
love you. Darren,
Thank
like
you,
my
Darren.
father. Loves you. Good night. Sleep dreams.
Let me-
Don't
let me-
think of humping dogs, please.
Let me wait. Here's a let's see, what do we got? We got to get something for Darren here on his way out. Here you go, Darren.
Joke's on you, I'm into that shit!
There we go. We got that one. Or I mean, we could do this one too. It is Batwoman night.
Scissor me timber!
There we go.
Oh my lord, that clip. Scissor me timbers.
I always use homemade corn.
That's
to-
hot.
Yeah.
Oh, that's hot.
Nah.
Well, if you like scissoring, then watch my Batwoman review tomorrow because Gotham, 99% of the women are lesbicans, and
I don't understand how their population grows. Like it can't be growing, right? Because everyone is.
everyone in Gotham is either like they have to so we're gonna have Black Joker.
Oh yeah, I
I'm
saw
sorry,
that.
what
Yeah.
the fudge did you just say?
Oh, they're gonna
Bloker?
do. They made. It's okay. So his name is Marquise, but it's pronounced Marcus because he's fucking retarded, as I like to call him. Is gonna be Black Joker because when he was a child, Joker hijacked the city bus he was on, our school bus, on a field trip, put his joy buzzer to his forehead, buzzed him. So now Marquise has been a sociopath his entire life. He put peanut butter on his dad's hamburger. His dad has a peanut allergy. Killed him. He's Jada Jet, strong black. She's the CEO of Strong Black, single, independent female who don't need no man industries. And her son is Black Joker now. He put the blood on his face to do the smile and everything at the end of last episode. Oh yeah, it's gonna be great.
Is it weird that like
Justin Trudeau.
whenever a bad guy is like a minority or whatever, it's never their fault while they're a bad guy. It always something happened to them.
It's
traumatic.
Well,
What are you talking about? Joker, the movie with Joaquin Phoenix, was literally explaining why he became.
We're not talking
the
about that.
Joker.
No,
No,
we were
but-
talking about Batwoman specifically.
No, I'm fighting you.
Everybody
On
on
some
that show.
I'm not-
Seriously, everybody. Before we get to the third one, everybody on that fucking show that's like a person of color is a victim all the time. And any man, be they okay, so if they're a white guy, they're either stupid, dumb, or evil. If they're a black guy, they're either gay or just ineffectual. That's what they do to the black men on that show. They make them weak.
Yeah.
Like Luke Fox, like Cuckwing, as I like to call him. He's bitch made. He's Mary cucks him out on the regular, makes him look like a fucking idiot, like a weak little bitch. And then Marquise, but it's pronounced Marcus because he's fucking stupid. He's gonna be Black Joker, but Batwoman, like he already admitted to Ryan, he's like, oh, I would try to give you a hug. It was weird. He's like hitting on his sister. It's like I'm not used to seeing black incest. I'm not used to that. And that's like it bordered on like incestual type shit. It was like he knows she's his sister, but he's hitting on her. He's like, it was fucking just weird. I'm like, and you got like a white fucking lesbian writing this shit. I'm like, why
I think
Caroline
this is
dropped?
when you play the Skeletor meme.
I fucking, oh my god, it's fucking bad. It's bad. This is fucking bad. But let's get to our third holy shit news story, the coup de grace for the segment, ladies and gentlemen. And this, of course, it would not be the closing to holy shit news if we didn't stay down in the swamp. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we're still in Florida.
When are we not in Florida with these
We're
stories?
always in Florida for these stories. Bra wire used in dopey jail escape bid. Next time, Floridian 59 should just try MacGyver's trusty paperclip. Here she is, lady. Here she is. Old Mrs. Methanie's mom.
I bet. What is he? 37?
Okay, hold on. Pause. Wait. So she used a under bra wire, and this is a weird story.
To try to escape from jail, though.
Why though? I mean, what? That's actually a smart idea. 'Cause
Yeah.
here's the
Is
thing.
it?
Wait, no. Here's the
Is
thing.
it, though?
No, it
Sumter
is because
County,
if you get, I watch these like how to survive.
Yeah.
Like so they have like good survival tips where you'd be surprised the stuff that we use for things like for instance like pads, right? Women's pads. If you get a wound, they say if you don't have any bandages or anything, use pads. Pads absorb the blood. It basically is the same thing. That's the point of them, right? So random things that you wouldn't think, like a pad to use for survival or something like that, like an underbra, the underwiring is like a thing. Like when it's I'm just saying, it's not a bad thing.
For
like
for
the other
GS,
night at dinner, I didn't have a napkin, so I
tried.
just grabbed the pad next to me and just used that.
I mean, we
Yes, if
used,
you have no freaking listen, if you have no paper towels or like, yes, you will use whatever you can find. It's about what you have available.
we used tampons for GSWs when I was in Iraq, like
Right.
gunshot wounds. Yeah, it's the same concept. Bloody hole,
Right.
plug it.
Right, exactly. So it's like the things like it's not a weird thing that if you're
But,
in jail, you use an underwire to try to use.
No,
it
it
to
is.
Why? The underwire
It's not going to work.
It's not going
I
to work,
didn't-
but at least you tried.
I didn't think the females were allowed to wear bras with underwire in them in while they were in
Well,
in
this is
lockup.
why. But this is why it could be used.
Well,
as a
so it
weapon or-
depends. Like she's probably just in a holding cell, like at the night mag. Like she's not in like the county.
Yeah, she's in like the drunk tank basically.
Right.
Or holding. Yeah.
Right.
She's from the villages too. That lady's probably nuts, dude.
Isn't that where all the old people live?
Yeah, dude. That's like.
But what have the old
bunch
people
of
got to do
STDs
other
over
than
there.
like, yeah, their STDs run rampant. All they do is fuck. They got nothing else to do. They're old.
Yeah, it's crazy over there, man.
Dude, seriously, like the retirement homes, like there's so many STDs in them motherfuckers. Them old people are dirty. Grandma and grandpa be getting it on. Not even fucking kidding. While locked up in a scary Florida jail cell following a DUI arrest, yeah, right, a Florida woman removed metal wiring from her bra and used it to damage the cell door in an attempt to escape jail, according to a criminal complaint. While the alleged plot by Susan Mae Shepard, 59, failed, her MacGyver-like ingenuity is worthy of notice. Shepard was arrested October 31st on a DUI charge, and she still had her Halloween costume on this picture. That's it. On a DUI charge and booked into the Sumter County Jail, where she was placed in a holding cell in the booking area. Shepard, seen at right, gave her address as a residence in the Villages retirement community. While in her cell, well, congratulations on your retirement. While in her cell, Shepard removed the metal wiring from her bra and proceeded to make numerous scrape marks into the glass on the bottom of the holding cell door. A corrections deputy reported. Shepard also allegedly sought to crawl out a small opening in the holding cell door, feet first, and had to be directed to pull her legs back into the cell. So this is one of those low-speed escapes.
Okay.
This lady was late to her art class.
I was picturing her like in handcuffs, right? Like on the bench or whatever. She grabs it and she's trying to undo the handcuffs, or maybe like the cell door, you know, if it's bars, like she's reaching around trying to pick the lock with it. She's scratching the glass on the bottom of the hole. Wow.
Right.
Okay. Like whatever little bit of like, okay, I see you. You're trying something is out the window now. You're an idiot.
I love her trying to go out feet first too, because you know she's one of those old ladies that has skinny legs and probably like she's probably shaped like a bowling pin upside down.
You know what it is? He probably saw The Rock with Sean Connery when he takes the quarter and smashes it with the chair and then scratches the glass with it and then bursts through it. I think that's what's happening here. This is Sean Connery quarter escape. Yeah, that works.
Oh, Saggy's got to leave soon.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Okay. But Granny didn't do nothing. Granny didn't do nothing.
Granny did everything.
Granny did everything. You got to go, though, girl?
Yeah, I gotta
Right.
I gotta go. I want to stay,
Right.
but I gotta go.
No.
I know, don't leave. I'm going to start
No,
singing
it's okay.
Blackstreet.
I encourage it.
Wow! You know what? That reverse psychology almost would have worked if I really didn't have to go, because I would have been like, F you, I'm staying now. But I really just have to go. But no, thank you for having me for a bit. I hope next time I won't accidentally book too much in one day because I'm dumb.
It's okay.
My fault.
It's
I'll
all
make
right.
it. I'll make it up to you, Etep. You know
I'll hold you to that, mommy.
Yes, of course.
Right.
I love all of you, Mad. Even you. I love you
girl.
too. Bye, everybody.
See you, girl.
Bye.
See ya.
Thank God. So much better once we get the women out of here.
All right,
Just
hang
drag
on.
us
Just
down.
lay it out on the table and just there it is. All right, now we're good. All right. No, now we're not diverse anymore, other than me being a Jew. We're pretty much just a bunch of white guys. Fuck. All right.
The way it should be, as God intended.
Oh shit! I haven't had a chance to play it tonight, but that will give me the opportunity if I can find the fucking GIF. Man.
That's racist!
There we go. There we go. And I know. I was slow on the draw with the buttons, so
You've got to do better.
thank you, Black Falcon. Thank you, Black Falcon. We appreciate you, Black Falcon. So this is Granny trying to get out, Meemaw trying to slide out of the cell. So when later questioned, she copped to damaging the cell door with her bra wear in an attempt to escape the jail, which she described as scary. Shepard's harebrained plot, which would have required Shawshank-level time commitment to succeed, resulted in 2 additional charges being added to her docket. Attempt to escape, a felony, and criminal mischief, a misdemeanor.
Well, look, man, I feel like they're kind of being assholes with this. Like her escape attempt was so ill-conceived and destined to fail. Like, you don't charge a felony for that. You just look at her and just shame her for being dumb.
Yep.
How do they give her a felony for that? Like, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, it does seem a little fucked up. Just like an extra like I could see hitting her with like maybe an extra day or something in jail, but like this is an old lady, like she got a DUI, you know.
Just increase her bond by a little bit more.
Yep.
That's really all you got to do for that, or just up it to a misdemeanor. But
they're like we could go easy on her, but
that's not the case here.
I just kind of feel like if I saw her in a bar and she was nice and toasted and it was the right time, I could probably fuck her.
Jesus Christ. Well,
Tony, come down to Florida, man. I got you.
You know, there's no reason not to set your sights high, Tony. No reason at all. No reason at all. Parrot Head says, take her away, Metamucil. Hail Parrot Head, purveyor of memes. You know what she was thinking the whole time she was in the cell? She's like, man, I really miss my Activia.
She's starting to get the Jamie Lee Curtis tiny hair, dude.
Yeah. She is. It's like the older they get, the more they turn into like weird looking lesbians with short hair. I don't know.
She's like, what would Jamie do, and starts ripping her bra wire out?
Michael's coming.
Stick him in the eye with it. Oh God, that's fuck. So that was holy shit news, and that might be a record. We did that in under an hour. That was 53 minutes. So give yourselves a hand, John. That's a
I'll be back in 15. Hold on.
That's a goal right there. All right. So next we have we're gonna do buy or sell. So we gotta do buy or sell. It's time for some Cleveland Brown. Where's the fucking buy or sell
favorite
thing? It is. It's buy or sell, ladies and gentlemen.
It's buy or sell. Buy or sell. If you crackers don't like it, you can go to hell. I'm Cleveland, buy or sell. It's time for buy or sell.
They found out she voted for Trump, not an escape attempt, an insurrection.
Oh,
They're like,
Jesus, he looks old.
Yeah, Clerks
Jason
3
Mewes.
probably has more VFX shots than Star Wars, says Kevin Smith. And I know
What?
I know what I said on the outline, but after Tony's comment, I want to say buy or sell. All the VFX shots are made to de-age Kevin Smith and not make his neck look like a vagina.
I mean,
You're not
I
wrong.
first off, like which Star Wars? What? 'Cause I mean, there's no way he's talking about prequels, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like maybe I'm even the Disney sequel. Like, okay, I could see that if like there's just they're adding things to every scene. You know what I mean? Like in the background
Yeah.
or whatever. But then again, Kevin Smith hasn't always been a reliable source of information.
Yeah. I've got like if none of that drama went down with Clownfish TV and Masters of the Universe, almost fucked up and called it He-Man. I'm glad I caught myself.
It's
know.
Tila in the Masters Universe, you misogynist bigot.
It's She-Man. God.
If none of that ever happened and he just stayed off Twitter and kept to himself, I still wouldn't give a fuck about this movie.
Right? I barely cared about Clerks 2.
Like, I haven't even seen like the Jay and Silent Bob rebooter, and like that's
It was fine. I saw it.
I didn't watch it.
It
I
was
just
all right.
have no interest. I don't. I didn't even see the last Bill and Ted. I just don't have. You know,
That was okay too.
I didn't watch it either. I'm like, I'm fine with ending it on Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey. I'm good with that. You know.
Most of the time, the only reason I watch these is because there's going to be a panel and they're going to want to talk about it. I'm like, well,
Yep.
It's the only reason I watched The Mandalorian.
Same, because we were talking about it on Friday nights when we used to do the Fandom Menace Friday Night Live show. That was our first. That was like we'd have a guest on. We'd talk to the guest about like their projects, and then we would go into Mandalorian discussion for like an hour, and that would be the show. This I do. I think that, I don't know what he said, the VFX, but I said originally buy or sell that Kevin Smith will cry every time they release a trailer. There's a press release about this fucking movie, which I'm not gonna watch. I'll buy it. He's going to cry. You know, they're going to release a trailer and he'll put out an Instagram video and he'll be crying like a fucking fat bitch. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't need to see Kevin Smith's interpretation of what it's like to be me. I'm good. Like, I'll just get up and go to work anyway. Fuck you, dude. I'm not even supposed to be here today.
Are the VFX shots trying to make Kevin Smith look more like a man?
Like adding Adam's apple.
Superfan says it's the Tila universe. There's so many VFX shots because Kevin Smith is too lazy to go to the gym, right? So I take it everybody's just gonna buy that Kevin Smith's gonna cry like a bitch.
I'm not opposed to seeing it because I like the other Jay and Silent Bob movie, the newer one, but I don't know. I think he's gotten to the point he's just so full of shit that nobody with a right mind takes him seriously. Like I still like him to a degree, but the whole thing with Masters of the Universe, I'm not really even a huge fan of He-Man, but just being a Star Wars fan and knowing all the shit that we've been through, like I feel for He-Man fans, and
dude,
that sucks.
That show killed. Like I was excited when they announced it because the animation was fucking like it was on point.
Yeah, it looks cool.
The animation in that show is gorgeous. What they did was they fucking ruined Tila, like ruined her. Like Tila was always a badass character. She was always involved in the fucking stories, you know. And this bitch wasn't even a He-Man fan. Like I've got like Snake Mountain, I've got Grayskull, I've got 40 of the fucking figures chilling. The originals, I loved that shit as a kid. That was like next to G.I. Joe and Star Wars. That was like my favorite thing was He-Man until Ninja Turtles came along, you know. So it sucks to see it like ruined by some asshat like this, you know, just when you could have made a perfect show. So fuck Kevin Smith, man.
It's crazy that fans can't even get jobs doing this stuff. Like,
I know,
right?
People would do the right thing.
That's it.
But they're not interested in that either, you know.
Well, it's not the story you can tell. It's what agenda do you bring to the table? You know, what is your, you know, what box do you fucking check? You know, that's the thing about it. And it's sad because it ruins, you lose creativity by that. And here we go. Speaking of losing creativity, let's talk some Star Wars. Star Wars reveals Palpatine thought Vader's death was pointless. In the new Star Wars book, Secrets of the Sith, Emperor Palpatine reveals that he thought Darth Vader's death aboard the Death Star was pointless.
I thought the sequels were pointless.
Right? And this is obviously written by some fucking idiot, probably. I'm gonna venture a guess to say.
Palpatine died in
Yeah,
Return of the Jedi.
that was it. He was dead. He was gone. He got thrown down the fucking reactor core.
They can have their weird fan fiction if they want, but Palpatine died when Darth Vader when Anakin broke out from that suit and fucking saw his boy on the ground ready to give everything to bring him back. And he grabbed that motherfucker. We got a couple badass shots of his skeleton.
Yep.
And he threw Palpatine down that fucking whatever shaft. And Palpatine died. And then Vader fucking lays down and took off the fucking mask and looked at his boy with his eyes for the first time for both of them, you know, and that's so whoever's saying they thought Vader's death was pointless, it ain't Palpatine.
No,
He
you're
died.
You're right. You're absolutely
But
right, bro.
it wasn't diverse enough. God.
Well, and you're also
No one
forgetting
gets it
that
anymore.
that Palpatine was, I don't know if you knew this, but he could transfer his essence into a clone that he had prepared just in case something like this happened.
This is
Come on.
you're talking you're talking about and I have one right here. And this is not the fucking bullshit one. This is the EU Palpatine, clone Palpatine from the Dark Empire saga. Yeah, so he flipped into one of these and just was like, "Ha, bitches, I'm not dead."
Yeah, but I'm gonna hide for for 30 years before I do anything.
Let me put these Star Destroyers up under this ice, and have them. Okay, so the sheer financial undertaking. How many Star Destroyers did he fucking have? They're fully manned.
500.
Not enough.
Fully manned, fully functional. And then they have to break up from under the ice. But when these things run into each other, they crash, you know, and they break apart. So you're telling me they can break up from under the ice and it doesn't damage them at all. But if they bump into each other, they blow up. Seems legit.
Guy. That's because they're not made out of ice. They're made out of metal. The logistics on being able to create all of these things. By the way, also not like the R&D just on the new the new cannon, right? The new whatever you call it. I forgot what they call it, but
bullshit.
Yeah, like you spent all that money, but you could not give anyone a compass or something goes up.
Yeah.
Like lets them know that you want to go up.
That was dude, like that was one of the parts, and well, this probably the second part out loud in the theater where I literally audibly said, "You have to be fucking kidding me." Out loud. Like,
so what my girlfriend and I, when we would go see it, she has a very bad habit of laughing at movies. Like the sequel to Independence Day, I thought I was gonna have to get her to leave, but because she was laughing so hard. So we go in, we're watching the Rise of Skywalker, right? It's before it even started. I'm like, now listen, whatever people really like love this movie, so please try to like contain yourself and not laugh. And the first scene where she's there floating in the air with all of these rocks, I burst out laughing so fucking loud. I just couldn't help it. I'm like, that is the dumbest thing I've ever seen. What are you doing? Just from the jump, man.
Again, Adam, my mom knew I was fucking baked. Going like I was eating edibles on the way to the theater with her and my sister, my communist sister, in the car. I was looking in the back. She's sitting in the back seat. I'm looking at her going, "You commie bitch! I ain't talking to you. I'm eating edibles." My mom's sitting in the passenger seat with her oxygen, going, "You two motherfucking badass kids." I was like, "Mama, I'm sorry. This is gonna be the last Star Wars movie we get to see together, but this movie's gonna fucking suck. I already know what happens. I just need to see with my own eyes."
You just keep feeding yourself edibles.
I did,
one after another.
I did, dude. I ate like it was like that big. It was like a big ass square, like Rice Krispie treat on the way. And I took two of them in the theater and was eating them during the movie.
So again, I haven't seen this, but Tim Pool's thoughts on this is that Palpatine won. And he specifically tells Rey, if you strike me down, I will become you. And then she strikes him down.
Uh-huh.
So Palpatine wins.
Yeah.
Goes off Skywalker. My last name's Skywalker.
I'm Rey. Rey Skywalker.
And see, that's another thing, too. Episode 9 ends with Rey standing by herself. Maybe BB-8's there. I don't know. I haven't seen it.
Of course he is.
Compared to Return of the Jedi, you have family, friends. They're all around Vader's burning body, and they have each other. And, we don't know what's going to happen next, but we have each other. And then it shows around, I think they didn't add this to a special edition, but it shows around the universe, and people are celebrating. But it was like...
Yeah.
It wasn't, it didn't focus on one person. I don't know. I just think that's kind of the perfect ending to the saga.
It focused on the story and not some bunch of bullshit that was just scrapped together real quick just to put out a movie.
Yeah, it's like it's just kind of I don't even narcissistic isn't the word, but to have it end on just one person compared to how it ended before with just everybody.
Nana Reaper says, so where in the hell did Clone Boy find 1.9 million qualified personnel to man that fleet?
The Force?
The Force. Oh.
Bro, that and the freaking cult that he had just chilling in the cave with him.
Oh, you mean
the same.
The Exegol Sith Tabernacle Choir?
Yeah.
Oh, hey.
The Red Letter Media, I thought one of their best things was when they were comparing The Last Jedi to Empire.
Uh-huh.
And like it was juxtaposed, like you had Luke hanging from the bottom of Cloud City or whatever, like this, after all this trauma. And then at the same time in The Last Jedi, you got Rey just shooting 3 TIE fighters with one shot going, I like this. This is my kind of fun. Whatever the hell she said. It gets like and the way it ended with like the somber fleet like limping off after being beaten, and then on this other one, despite so many people dying, they're like, woohoo, at least we're alive.
There's 20 of them left and they're all celebrating like they just won the fucking Super Bowl. You know that meme where like the guy's like, yeah, he's got the medal and you look and he's like, number 30 at the bottom of the fucking podium. That's like Rey in the end of The Last Jedi. I want to go to Glinzer's comment. Vader in episode 6, Luke, help me take off this mask. Fauci, no. And we got 2 new subscribers I want to acknowledge here. Let's see. Let me go back. Let me find their names here. We got Mr. Grant Gregory.
Oh, hey, I know that guy.
I streamed with him over on Scotty's channel on the Dump a couple weeks ago. So big shout out to Mr. Grant Gregory and Space Monk. Thank you for subscribing.
Oh yeah.
Welcome. So we're 842 now. We are 148 away from 1,000, folks. I want to get there before the end of the year. Let's make this happen. Let's do this. Yeah, I'm gonna get there. So yeah, that's some fucking Star Wars, and it just makes me think like, what if Star Wars didn't fucking suck big fat fucking nuts now? I don't know. It's fucking horrible. Like, and they're just continually trying to ruin it. It's like, hey, we know we did this whole trilogy where we really shit on everything that came before it, but what if we took it a step further and just kept writing shitty books about that? Would that be okay? And everybody's like, oh yeah, that'll be fine. Kathleen Kennedy's like, yeah, that'll be great. And meanwhile, Doomcock's like, no, she will be fired tomorrow. And it's like, she just signed a 3-year extension, but my sources inside Reddit say she will be fired. And you're like, okay, bud.
You go with that, bro.
I don't ever watch this stuff, so I can't comment on that. But
I don't either.
Damn it, what was I gonna say? It was more important than Doomcock. I forgot. Oh, the Old Republic. No, the New Republic?
The High Republic.
High Republic, that's it. Did you see those 3 characters that they introduced? It was an old lady who was in charge of all the Jedi. It was a black guy who cooked, and then a librarian, and she always would forget where her lightsaber is. Those are the 3 new characters in the new book that's coming out soon.
That's as good as The Rock and Leox Gayassy.
Hey, whoa, Geode, hold on now.
There was a lady cop in Arizona who
Geosexual.
she went to take a dump in a public restroom and left her pistol laying there when she left.
Why would you have it out of the holster?
You
Like,
don't need to take that out of your holster to
no.
fucking go to the bathroom.
Like, I get taking off your belt, right, and hanging it up, right?
Yeah.
So you make it a lot easier, but not
Unholster your weapon.
yeah.
Keep it together.
No.
What the fuck?
It's because they don't flush out there in Arizona. They just shoot at it when they're done.
KK saw what that DoorDash employee did, and now hired her as a script writer. Oh, Glinzer, I love it, man. I love it. Yeah, go on over and check out our store over at Teespring and check out the merch, man. We got some great shirts, hoodies, tanks, t-shirts, long sleeve tees, zip up hoodies. We got bucket hats, tote bags. We got mugs. Yeah, check that out over there.
Dude, I looked at your store the other day. I was like, holy shit, there's a lot on here.
Yeah, man. I have a veritable cornucopia of merchandise. And speaking of veritable cornucopias, we're going to talk about a veritable cornucopia of possible goodness with the Spider-Man trailer. It's time to talk some Marvel. And you know what that means, ladies and gents.
Wow.
I love that.
That's commitment. That's commitment.
The production value on your show is top notch.
I didn't know I was about to watch Captain Marvel. Damn.
Captain Marvel, Black Panther, Eternals, Shang-Chi, Black Widow, whatever you want, man.
Fuck the Eternals. Oh.
Dude, did you go see that?
Yeah.
Oh,
I did too. Me and the wife went. We both got drunk, and I was high as shit. And we're sitting there like, oh my god.
I never watched a Marvel movie where I was like, I want to fall asleep.
I fell asleep in the theater watching Shang-Chi.
I was rooting for Icarus. It was like he'd go to do something, the next Eternal would hit him and jump on him. I'm like, fucking move out of the way so we can wake up the fucking Celestial and end all this.
God, worst
Please.
Superman ever.
Yeah, Shang-Chi was bad, man. It was fucking bad.
I got
Shang-Chi.
like 15 minutes into it, and man, the CGI was so bad in that movie.
Everybody was saying it's so good. I'm like, this is as bad as Black Panther.
It really is. That bus fight at the beginning, because I barely made it past that. Like the CGI, I'm just like, oh, they don't care.
No,
they just
no. There
Well,
was zero fucks given.
It's because of the pandemic. That's why CGI sucks.
The CGI
okay.
was bad because of the pandemic. You
Climate
bigot.
change. We can't run our computers as long because of climate change, so the CGI suffers.
Excuse me. I'd like to offer honorable explanation for bad CGI. It was Uyghur Muslims we hired to do CGI. They fucked it up. Now we put them back in camps. Okay, I'm done for you.
Oh man. That
was President Xi Jinping. That was President Xi Jinping.
Anyway, I don't have the top of that movie. I barely made it. I was trying to get to the giant chicken thing because I haven't seen it. I did not make it.
No, it was
Giant
bad,
chicken.
dude. The fucking the giant monster at the end was fucking bad.
Oh,
and then
the
they had
dragon fight.
They had the
That sounds
dog
cool.
from the Never-Ending Story that Shang-Chi had to wake up at the bottom of the lake. He was like, "Where'd Falcor go, buddy?" I don't know. It was bad. But we're gonna talk about the Spider-Man trailer, because that looked good. This was the only movie I had any hope for this year. Because Doctor Strange, I don't know. What did you guys think of the trailer? What were your impressions of that?
Of the Spider-Man one?
Yeah, the Spider-Man No Way Home trailer.
It looked busy.
It was busy.
It's a good way of putting it.
Yeah.
I have questions about how the multiverse works because you have people from different times.
Yep.
You have none of the Peter Parker doesn't look the same in all the multiverse for whatever reason. He's different ages.
only like Scarlet Witch, she's a what's it called? She's a special being where she would look the same in every universe, but other people can look different. But
why?
Because Marvel.
Yeah, like that's how like the multiverse would really be. Who knows? Maybe you went through different things, raised in a different environment. People can look different and be different versions of themselves, but what is it? Not a spectral being, something Scarlet Witch is, where she's the same. It would always be Elizabeth Olsen throughout. That's how they set her up. Yeah.
Huh.
Either way, it's too fucking. It's just like time travel. It's just lazy.
But if you have like the same parents, then you have the same genetics. Like that's why twins, there are identical twins. Even if you split them and they're raised entirely different, like take Double Impact for instance, with Jean-Claude Van Damme, they looked identical, even though one was trained in ballet and the other one was trained in street fighting. I forgot exactly what they were both trained in, but the point is, like,
it's over complicated / lazy / just confusing.
It's whatever they can do to get like to bring back Andrew Garfield, who by the way I think is the best Spider-Man, Tobey Maguire, like all in the same movie, to have that and be like, look, it's all of them together.
Yeah.
Okay, now explain how that happened. Look, it's all of them together. Oh, Electro.
Lizard is the one I give the least fucks about out of all the villains. Like,
oh yeah.
I don't even like Lizard from like the cartoons, like because I'm watching the 1980 like Spider-Man cartoon right now. Not Spider-Man and Friends, just like the solo one.
Right.
And like Lizard's been in there quite a bit, and like you see him and Doctor Doom all the time, and it's like, yeah, Spider-Man was fighting fucking Doctor Doom on the regular in the fucking cartoon. It's like, why the fuck do we get Lizard? Like, can we get like a better, like, I wanted Rhino. I wanted to see like a version of Rhino.
I wanted the Paul Giamatti or
yes, with the mech suit.
Men. I'm Rhino.
I love the concept of the suit, just Paul Giamatti, and it was like,
I loved it.
Rhino? It was great. It was
Vomit Rhino.
That was fun. I either that or we get like an original comic version where it's an old man in like a leotard, you know, with a horn on his head, like a mask. Like, we can do that.
I'm good with either one.
Mm-hmm.
But Paul Giamatti has to play both.
He has to be the one in the leotard too, definitely.
Yep.
But what do you guys think the chances are that they like VFX'd the other two Spider-Men out of this trailer? Because there was a couple scenes where it's plausible that they could have been in the scene and they kind of, scrubbed them out.
Like that Brazilian trailer is what they were using. Apparently had a little bit longer where like someone's coming across and then you see him fly back because he's hit by something invisible. I mean, maybe that's plausible. Like, can you point at anything else the MCU has ever done like that? Yeah. Oh, wait.
A lot of it. Yeah. No, there's my buddy sent me like a slow down video where you see the Lizard flying through the explosion with like Sandman and Electro.
Yep.
And Lizard clearly gets punched by something invisible. You can't see it. So people are speculating it's Andrew Garfield or Toby or whatever.
That's probably what they're saying. Andrew Garfield's going to be the one that saves Zendaya when she falls. And I'm like, no, just let that bitch die. Just let her fucking die.
She's going to save herself.
She's stunning and brave.
My issue with all this is it does look like an interesting movie, and I want to see how they pull it off, because they, in my opinion, didn't really pull off the first two MCU Spider-Man movies. But even if this is a great movie, even if it's fucking awesome and we leave excited, there's nothing coming down the pipeline in the next several years that I'm interested in besides this and maybe Doctor Strange.
And he even looks goofy as fuck in the trailer when he's like, "Oh, let's Scooby-Doo it." I'm like,
he looks so checked out when she's like, I know 2 words, one's please, and he's like, please, like as not just acting that way, just like he just looks so over having to do these lines for these stupid, kids. I think that the movie will be how what's in Tom Holland, right? His Spider-Man teaches everyone the lesson that you don't have to kill the villain. And Doctor Strange is wrong because you don't have to kill him like these other Spider-Man. Because you know what I mean? Because they bring that up about how like you got to kill him. Doctor Strange's like, we have to kill him. That's the only way. He's like, no, I'm better than that. You need to be better.
You got to do better.
Yeah.
Black Falcon telling Doctor Strange he's got to do better.
Yeah.
I hated that part of the trailer. Like she's just talking shit to Doctor Strange. It's like, dude, none of these kids have any respect for the fucking Avengers.
He should have just sealed her mouth shut.
Yeah. I want to see Spider-Man, like the Tom Holland one, be like, is there a welfare worker that we can call to come and respond to this villain? Maybe he just needs to talk through his feelings.
We need a grief counselor.
Yeah.
We need a counselor.
I want him to talk to William Dafoe about toxic masculinity, and that's why he has become the Green Goblin. And if you accept anti-racism and feminism in your heart, then you will be healed.
Like green male privilege.
If you accept critical race theory, critical goblin theory, CGT. If you accept CGT into your heart, you'll be salvageable. You can be an ally to the cause, Goblin. Goblin's like, fuck you.
I've been saying this a lot. I don't care. I'm going to do it again. What I want is for William Dafoe. I want all 3 Spider-Mans, right? When they first meet and they're fighting. And I want William Dafoe there and go, there was a spider fight. If that doesn't happen, there's a waste of William Dafoe in a movie. It's a waste.
Keely Chow says it's time for Quarter Black Garrett to become Quarter Black Falcon.
I love Quarter Black.
That's fucking awesome.
That guy's awesome. I predicted that the other 2 Spider-Men are going to come in at the very end of the movie because Tom Holland's getting his ass beat. And then they're going to come up, save him. They're going to like kind of leap on a platform, and then they're all going to do the meme pose where they're pointing at each other.
Oh,
that would be honestly. That would be like the best part of the
That's
movie if they all did that shit. They're all like, "Wait."
I think they're going to come in early, and I think they're going to have to. I think Tom Holland's going to have to convince Tobey Maguire Spider-Man to come and fight with them.
Oh, like a Spider-Verse type thing?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, we're gonna talk about that too. Yeah, I did that video about Kirsten Dunst today. She's crying because Tobey Maguire made more money than her in Spider-Man.
Was the movie called Mary Jane and Spider-Man?
That's right. The crux of her argument was, well, I was on the poster for the second one.
What the fuck does that mean?
Right.
Here, you get a percentage of the profit made off the posters. What's that? We gave them away for free? Sorry.
Wow, YouTube is fucking with us. We were at 24 likes and we're down to 18.
This mentality is
Thanks,
the
Susan.
same. This is the same mentality Kirsten Dunst has with her Spider-Man days, is like Ashley Judd had with Harvey Weinstein. You didn't fucking mind at the time. You were totally cool with it, but now the opportunity to play victim has arisen, and she ain't gonna miss that train.
And she even said in the fucking article, she goes, at first when she was playing, she goes, oh yeah, like Tobey Maguire's playing Spider-Man. That was like her reaction to being in the film. And now it's like, I didn't make as much as him. But the thing is, she has 86 acting credits and Tobey Maguire has 53 throughout their careers. So she needs a better agent. Then if you're crying about not making money, like he negotiated profit like at the back end of the deal based off gross and shit like that. Like, bitch, why don't you do that? Oh, because you're a fucking basically an ancillary character. Like, I know Mary Jane is important to Spider-Man, but anybody could play Mary Jane except for Zendaya because she's fucking
she's
terrible.
not playing Mary Jane.
No, she's MJ. She's Michelle Jones.
I hate that shit.
I know.
God.
Hey, Freeze Peach Gaming, welcome. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. Thank you.
Dude,
We appreciate
Dude,
you.
Kirsten Dunst has been jealous like since way back when. Like, remember when she stole one of the Spider-Man suits and tried selling it?
Dude, she,
What?
Yeah.
Hey, I
Like
got
after
props for that.
Spider-Man
I'll give her
2,
props
she
for
tried
that.
selling one of the suits.
she was like, okay, I thought Spider-Man 2, great movie. Great movie. I am not a big fan of Spider-Man 3, and she's a reason for it. Like, I don't think anyone was very likable in that movie, but she was
What?
like the most unlikable.
I love that one. It's fun.
Dude, Spider-Man 3, like you did see the part where he smacked a hoe.
Yep.
Like that
Yeah.
raised it to a 9.5 for me immediately.
Yo, I forgot about that scene.
Just smacked her. I'm like,
You
all
just-
right, I see you, Peter Parker.
Keep
We
his
need
web
to
hand
see-
strong.
Yeah.
need
Keep
to
his
see- We need to CGI the end of that movie where they're on the tower, Venom's dead, Harry's dead. We need to CGI her out and put the landlord's daughter in. Then I'll be happy.
Oh,
her
Ursula.
face bothers me.
She's fine. She's fine as shit. Hey, we got.
Hey, that shit.
There we go, right there. That's Tobey Maguire right there. Watch it one more time. Actual footage of him slapping a hoe.
Hey, that shit.
See, Toby keeps his pimp hand strong. Toby.
What
knows.
movie is that? I know I've seen
How
it.
high?
How high?
How High? Okay, yeah.
I
Red
was
Man and
that's
Method
not
Man.
Undercover, brother.
I love that. How High is one of my favorite fucking movies, man.
High School High is underrated.
Oh shit! I have the cassette, like the cassette soundtrack to that motherfucker. Still, man, I got that.
So good.
Oh, dude, that movie's John Lovitz. Like,
Yeah. No, it's Anferny.
Oh shit! I need
I
to buy
haven't
that one.
seen that movie in ages.
No, it's
I
been
gotta
forever.
watch
Oh
it.
man, I'm making a note.
I remember when. Okay, so when Spider-Man was announced and everything in 02, I remember thinking when you got the casting, you see who's in it, you're like, Kirsten Dunst. I'm like, the chick from Bring It On.
See, I was like the chick from Interview with the Vampire.
Well, yeah,
I was like Jumanji.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Yeah, because like So
And I was like, Crazy Love. I don't know. I couldn't think of another one.
was Virgin Suicides out at that point?
Oh, maybe.
Was it? Hang on, let me look.
By the way, High School High is available to watch on Stars, which I do have.
Nice. The Virgin Oh yeah, it was. Virgin Suicides came out in '99, so we would have also accepted that answer.
What's the one I'm thinking of where like she was dating a Hispanic guy and that was like no. Crazy Love Crazy. She was cuckoo.
Wasn't that Crazy
bananas.
Love?
Is that what it's called? What a dumb title if I got that right.
She was trying to be like Julia Stiles.
Small Soldiers. That's a good one. Yeah.
Well, oh yeah, she was in Small Soldiers. That was a fucking great movie.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That I had the little remember the little keychains they were giving away at Burger King back in the day, lit up. I still have a couple of those somewhere. I think we were talking about Spider-Man. I think, but honestly, like this movie could either go really well or it could be a fucking Rise of Skywalker-esque like mess. You know what I mean? Like you could get that level of a mess because it seems like they're putting a lot of shit in this. I will say I like the look of Electro a lot better than the Jamie Foxx one in The Amazing Spider-Man 2. Was it part 2 with him?
Yeah.
Yes. There was only two of the Amazing.
Yeah, well, yeah, I couldn't remember because Lizard and Goblin were in the first one, and then Electro was. Yeah, the Goblin in that one sucked. That was
the Hobgoblin. Yeah,
the Hobgoblin. That was.
That's in the second one. Yeah,
the Hobgoblin, or
was he?
just
I thought he was Goblin.
The Hobgoblin. He's the son of I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Hobgoblin. I think even it hasn't been that long since I've seen it because I'm telling you, Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man was really good, and I think Deadpool borrowed a lot of his quips and his it's very Deadpool like a PG-13 Deadpool.
Andrew Garfield did play a great Spider-Man. He's not a good Peter Parker.
He's too pretty.
That's it. He's too pretty. He's like too like smooth and like cool to be Peter Parker. Tobey Maguire is that Peter Parker like that. I didn't mind him as Spider-Man, but Garfield was a good. He's only 46 now. He was only 26 back then.
Well, he doesn't age well.
Yeah, Andrew Garfield's Peter Parker is very Twilighty.
Bully Maguire. Yeah. No, that you're right. He is. It's very Pattinson esque.
Say it.
You know what
God damn it.
you know what I don't understand is like we've had now 2 movies of Tom Holland Spider-Man, and we haven't
Sure.
seen a lick of Norman Osborn or Harry or any Osborn anything.
Because they don't.
Oh, no, I'm just about to say like, and now we're getting the Osborns from the other movies, and it's like, why can't you guys figure this shit out?
It's because they're not letting Peter Parker be Peter Parker and Spider-Man. It's, you know what I mean? They're not letting him grow on his own or do anything like what we're used to seeing with Spider-Man. Spider-Man is like that underdog hero that's by himself, that's trying to do the best he can for his neighborhood. He's the neighborhood Spider-Man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and he does the shit himself.
Yeah, but rather than that, because they needed it to be at this, to fast forward it because they brought him in late. They, they're like, well, here's an iron suit. Oh, here's a magical iron suit, which you see in the trailer.
Yeah,
but yeah. So it's just we never really got him as Spider-Man. We're getting him as like this Avenger, you know.
They don't want to be Avenger.
Yeah, well, like so the problem is like it was so big and so epic when he came in. To now try to backtrack and downgrade him, I don't know. I think they're worried that people wouldn't accept it because they're used to like the big and the most epic and like everything's at a the threat level is like a universe.
Yeah, they put the scale like way too high with him. Like
Yeah.
he fights big villains, but they just can't get it right with him. Everything's got to be handed to him, or somebody's got to be holding his hand the whole time during the movies. Just let him figure shit out on his own, deliver pizzas or take pictures, and let him be Peter Parker. And I don't know, man.
But by the way, like people are going to be asking like, well, why couldn't you call Thor or Captain Marvel or any of these other Avengers that hell, even Hawkeye and Hawkeye's replacement,
the 20 Eternal people that just dicked
right?
around.
Yeah.
New Marvel movies looking like the Rittenhouse Prosecutor. You mean the Stay Puft Prosecutor Marshmallow Man? Yeah, that motherfucker.
Yeah.
The assistant DA. Oh, assistant DA. That's what he is. But no, I think Happy's gonna. Speaking of fat guys, I think Happy might fucking die in this. I don't know.
It doesn't matter.
Jon Favreau, I'd want to be out of this shit too.
I know and the thing is, like, he's the one that started everything. Like Favreau's the architect of this, and then Cuck Feige came in and was like, "Me and my Captain Marvel head say I'm in charge now."
Yeah, between this and Star Wars, I'm sure he's dying inside.
Oh God. Yeah, speaking of dying inside, if you're a masked YouTuber who likes to conjecture about Kathleen Kennedy getting fired, if you call 1-800-555-HELP, you can get the help you need to cure your cognitive dissonance that Kathleen Kennedy's actually going to be fired. Once again, 1-800-555-HELP.
I think the most plausible scenario was that they just wouldn't renew her contract or get her a new one. I mean, the firing thing seemed a little much from the get. But
yep, she's married to a marshal. She ain't going nowhere.
Well, hey, this just goes to show that if you hear a rumor about her getting a contract extension, maybe she will get fired.
Right? Because nobody heard anything about her getting an extension. It was just like, Kathleen will be fine. Sorry. All right, Spider-Man. But but no, before I go into a Doom Tap fucking rant, with my fluffy kitty, Mr. Beans. But no, man, you got so Sandman, you have Thomas Hayden Church coming back. I liked him in Spider-Man 3. I thought if they would have left what's his name? Eric Foreman, Topher Grace, and that shitty Venom out of it, because that was all Avi Arad. The producer, Avi Arad, like, he loves Venom, and he was insistent that Venom be involved in that. And then they cast Eric Foreman.
Yeah.
So the whole time I'm waiting for Kurtwood Smith to run in and threaten to put his foot up Venom's ass, and Venom fucking, oh geez, and goes, "Can I borrow the Vista Cruiser?" You know. But it was fucking cringe as fuck. But I think if they would have just stuck with like Hobgoblin, which was what Harry was, right? He was Hobgoblin. And Sandman, you would have had a much tighter, third act of that movie overall, and you wouldn't have had to take out the emo dancing scene because I fucking love that shit.
Oh, James Franco, by the way, he's not coming back.
No, James Franco won't be coming back to any movies anytime soon, ever.
By the way, what a bitch move by fucking Seth Rogen. Just abandon your boy out there.
Best friend.
I don't even know what that was about. Like, why isn't James Franco doing anything?
Because he taught a class on how to get laid and got laid. I forgot how it goes. Something to do with like
it was some underage shit, I think.
Oh, it was in college. No, he taught a course at a college. I forgot which one it was, and there was a lot of complaints.
Did he just get Me Too'd then? Was that what it
is?
Yeah.
I guess Me Too.
So basically, it was probably bullshit. It was probably bullshit.
The guy's Van Wilder, and he gets freaking.
No, that's Ryan Reynolds.
Chopping block.
Nano Reaper, my only regret is sending Doomcock a $2 super chat. Biggest waste of money in my life.
Damn.
I love you, Nano. You're fucking awesome, bro.
Yeah, Nano's killing it in the chat tonight.
Nano Reaper's the shit, man. His comment got pinned on my video today, basically because I was the only one that YouTube would allow to show up even when I went to Held for review. So thank you. But no, I didn't mind James Franco in Spider-Man. I thought he was good as Harry. And they actually had a real Flash Thompson in that too, not some little like cyber bully. Because like, let's be honest, like look at Tom Holland and the kid that plays Flash now. Tom Holland could smack the fuck out of that kid.
As he is now. Like I don't know why he hasn't smacked him yet.
Like in gym class, he's like Tom Holland's like he's like ripped, he's like just like ripping out like crunches, and this little bitch is over there, he's a cyber bully,
bro. Like even before he got the spider powers, he would have been able to smack that dude.
It was a little bitch.
Yeah.
As I said, I was like, why are you letting this kid pick on you? Look, he's a little fuck boy. Like, look at him.
I kind of get it now because he's like, well, because I'm motherfucking Spider-Man. Like, I would wreck this hoe. You know what I mean? But like
before,
he should have smacked him a long time ago.
It's like Screech, but a rich kid.
Yeah.
And he's brown. I mean, that was like the only fucking difference.
Well, maybe that is
like they're both short and scrawny.
Yep.
Now, if they fought each other before he became Spider-Man, it would have been an even fight. So that would have been kind of like against Peter Parker, because Peter is usually way more passive, and he's just like, I don't want to fight you, and I don't want to fight me either. And then that would have just been kind of awkward. But with the first one, Flash Thompson was, that dude had
it was Joe Manganiello.
Yeah, he was 37 years old, like in the movie.
Was he?
No,
I was gonna say there's no way he was that old back then. He'd be like 60 something. Now that motherfucker ain't that much older than me. He's like in his late 40s, maybe. He's fucking huge.
It's just so weird. It's just so weird. Like they got the worst possible person next to probably Amy Schumer to be Flash.
They should have Amy Schumer play Spider-Woman.
Even in Amazing Spider-Man, the Flash was still a threat. Forgot who played him in that one.
Yeah, he was a douche, dude.
Yeah, some kind of Twilight-looking motherfucker, but yeah.
I don't know who it was. Nano Reaper says, he got Me Too'd for teaching guys how to pick up sorority sluts at bars right off campus without the use of blow. Hey, that's a skill. That's a skill.
Yeah.
Picking up sorority girls without coke, that's a fucking skill.
Yeah.
It's easy. You just hand him some chicken nuggets.
Free Speech Gaming says, remember when Peter would take a beating to keep his alter ego intact? Yep, that happened in the comics, man. He did. He'd get his ass whooped because he couldn't fucking show out. See, that's why I did like that when the Tobey Maguire movie, though, when he fucked Flash up. I was like, I like that. I like that. Because he kind of got to look good in front of his girl and shit. Got a little swagger. But that all led to this. It all led to Bully McGuire and the fucking emo dance.
It was so weird because like I couldn't like at one moment you're like, okay, chicks are digging him because of his mad cheesemo, but then then a second later they're mocking him. Like it just went back and forth, and then he smacked a bitch. I'm like, oh, okay, no, I get it.
He said, "Take that, Kirsten Dunst. You want to make as much money as me? You better take this. You better take this hand. You better catch these hands."
Dude, my favorite part of that is like the little slide dance move where he like extends his arms and slides sideways. I'm like, who the fuck do you think?
Dude, that shit was smooth. That shit was smooth.
I mean, there had to be a better way to portray him having this the symbiote, whatever. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like that gets.
Speaking of slapping bitches, hang on a second. Oh shit! Damn it, Ray Rice! Damn it, Ray Rice!
Oh, what an asshole!
I use that gif when I introduce because Robin Givens is on Batwoman now, and I was like, I just call her Mike Tyson's former punching bag. So I use that gif to introduce her. I gotta motion track their heads on there.
By the way, like I don't think it's fair calling him an asshole. We don't know what led up to that. Like we don't know what she said.
Who, Mike Tyson?
No. No, she deserved it.
Oh, Ray Rice?
In the Ray Rice video.
Yeah, it's the same thing with Chris Brown and Rihanna. It's like, who knows what she said to him in that car?
He's trying to drive.
He was like reached over and just cold cocked her one.
You know, she tried to grab the wheel. I know all of y'all have had some chick you're driving when she gets pissed and tries to grab the wheel. Are you out your motherfucking mind?
Dude, the best is like because they'll sit there and you'll be arguing, like screaming. That's when they scream at you, and then they stop and they get all calm, and you're like, all right, so you're just driving. All of a sudden, she's just sitting there, and you look on her face like this. She's like, and then they just like go, all right, motherfucker, and you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
that's when you got to reach over and be like, bitch, shut the. What are you doing? Like, why'd you hit her? Because she tried to kill us. Oh, all right. You're acquitted. Go home.
I had one grab the wheel. I spun all. Thank God it was wet. I spun all the way into the medium. It was a huge medium. It was all grass. Spun all the way into it. Had to get a tow truck out to come drag my truck out.
What would Sean Connery do? Oh, he'd have slapped shit out of her.
Oh yeah.
And he would have made it look cool. It's too bad Ike and Tina did their stuff before CCTV. I used to love when David Allen Greer on A Living Color would play Ike Turner, and they'd have, I can't remember the girl's name, that would Kim Waynes would play Tina. Okay. I think it was.
Yeah.
And he would do that. I just remember that one line. David Allen Greer's like, Tina, bitch, I done told you to go on the paper. It was
dude. In Living Color was so freaking good, man. Between
amazing.
Handicap Man was so good.
Handyman. Yeah.
And what was the other one? Hated it. Like
Blaine and Antoine. We are men on film. Yup.
That's it.
Dude.
Yeah.
2 slaps and a pelvic thrust. Those motherfuckers were funny. Dude, Jim Carrey's Fire Marshal Bill. I used to like when David Allen Greer he'd have the puppet, the little Asian puppet.
Yeah.
And we'd go into the convenience store and he's like, and the little puppet would turn. He's like, you buy something now. Dude, that shit was so, and who the fuck was it?
Homie the Clown.
Homie, yep, Homie. Fucking sock full of tennis balls. Homie don't play that. Fuck. Oh my God. That fucking show. Yes. Freeze Peach. Yep. Mad TV too. That's another one. Mad TV was great. I loved Mad TV, man. I did.
Yeah.
It had some shit, but it had some great it had a great cast. It was this Martigan is a football player out here in Nevada that was drunk in a sports car, had a gun and crashed his car into some chick's car doing 156.
Oh yeah, that's I forgot his name. Yeah.
Henry Ruggs.
Yep.
Who, NFL player?
Yeah, Henry Ruggs.
For the Las Vegas
Raiders.
Raiders.
The Raiders.
Yeah.
Freeze Peach says best sketch comedy was Kids in the Hall.
I
watched that when I was younger. I did. I watched it as a kid. And I remember the movie when Kids in the Hall Brain Candy come out. And the movie starts and like within 5 minutes, the dad is upstairs like fapping to gay porn. I'm like, I don't think I finished watching it. I was like, all right, I'm done with this. But the show was funny. They used to do the thing that was it crushing your head. I'm crushing your head. That was the one thing I remember from Kids in the Hall. We'd be like, I'm crushing. It'd be across the street. I'm crushing your head. That's what I remember from Kids in the Hall. But let's see here. We do have. I've got at least one more article we're going to cover here. But let's look at. Let me see here. Let's look at some. Fuck it. We'll watch Wakanda Land. We got some new viewers in the chat. You haven't seen Wakanda Land? Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is Tony's creation. This is a sneak peek. Tony got this exclusive footage before Clownfish TV even of Disney's new theme park, Wakanda Land. So
it's really good.
If you're new here, enjoy. If you've seen it before, you're still gonna enjoy it because I'm drunk. I'm hitting my microphone. This never gets old.
Do you ever look around at your continent and feel a little down? Ashamed of where you come from? Do you ever see your parents offered up to a Libyan warlord from your cage and silently wish to yourself, reality can be whatever I want? My friends, are you simply hungry?
Hi, I'm trans non-binary Disney CEO Bob Chapek, and I'm inviting you to experience the other side of reality. Relax, recuperate, and reinvent yourself at our newest and most diverse Walt Disney World Resort. When real life doesn't quite cut it, come experience our version of Africa. Introducing Wakanda Land.
Book your reservation at Wakanda Land today and get a free 30-day trial to Lucasfilm writer Leslie Headland's new dating app, Wine and Dynasty. It's a sure thing every time. Available for download through the App Store or Google Play.
I guess I need to say this first. I have no association with the clown world or any of their I disown disassociate myself entirely with this show.
Hey, you're disassociating from Disney. Don't shoot the messenger.
Yeah, that's Disney, man. That's leaked footage right there.
That was insane. That was insane.
That was all Tony. Tony made that. What was that? Probably 6-7 months ago.
It's been a while, yeah. Yeah,
That
probably
is-
about 6 months ago. Sure.
Yeah, that was that and the Gina Carano skit. That's the Wakanda Land is hands down my favorite. But the Gina Carano skit that I got to be Bob Iger in that. So I got to be Bob Iger. I was happy because I got to talk like a 30 style gangster. See, it was fun. It was fun. It was
The
fun.
continental accent.
Hey, yep. Oh, so here we're sticking with Spider-Man, and we're gonna talk. Okay, I like Zendaya in like The Greatest Showman. She was palatable in Dune because she only had like 4.5 minutes of screen time.
But when she called that dude boy, I'm like, you're maybe 5 minutes or like older than him.
Yep.
Maybe.
Yep. It's fucking funny. But so Tom Holland suggests what's best for Spider-Man is a Miles Morales film.
Wow, okay.
Tokenized Peter Parker, anyone?
I thought that's who Zendaya was playing.
She sucked at Dune even with the short screen time. I'm not gonna disagree with you. I was like, man, whatever.
Dude, I couldn't believe like they just laughed at Doc Ock in the trailer.
I thought that was fucking ridiculous.
Like they keep belittling all these adults, like these people that are like, there's no respect for anyone in this fucking franchise.
It would have been
They
great
just
if Doc
laugh
Ock
at
just
everything.
grabbed her and snapped her neck. Like,
I mean,
think about how many people he killed, like how viciously in Spider-Man 2. Like that emerged the operating room scene.
Yeah.
Like, dude, he was straight murder motherfuckers with like saws and shit.
By the
Yo,
way,
that
Otto is a real name. Like that's not that weird of a name. Nor is
No.
Octavius. Otto Octavius. That's a badass fucking name. You
It
should be like,
actually is.
damn,
That is
that's a badass name.
Yeah. Yeah.
there's
Otto,
just no respect like for these characters. Like
No.
these are kids. They're still in high school, if I'm correct in
Mhm.
this movie. So
They got no respect.
there's just
I get no
I hate to sound
respect.
like an old fart, but it's like what the hell? Like you're amongst superheroes and the most powerful people in the planet, and you're being an asshole. Like
Yeah, it's like the underlying theme to that joke, to that scene, is that, hey, look how ridiculous Marvel Comics has been. And, you know, like,
Yep.
this was a different time. You know, that is a badass name, Otto Octavius.
It is.
yeah.
And it's like, okay, so if you see somebody with 4 fucking huge metal arms coming out of their back and they're controlling them through like telepathy, you know, I
And he's
don't.
smart as shit too.
Yeah. I don't think that you're gonna if your first instinct is to talk shit to this motherfucker, then you deserve your neck snap.
Yeah. And I guarantee whoever wrote that joke, they've got a kid named Jaden, Aiden, Braden,
Caden, Faden.
Hunter, I don't know.
It's so funny,
Yeah,
dude. Seriously,
Dakota.
like the school my kid goes to,
Laura.
right? There's a Aiden, Caden, and 2 Bradens.
Wow. I bet they're all spelled with ridiculous letters.
They
I
are.
hate millennials.
Oh, dude, and it's so funny because I know all the like the parents are like my age and like a couple years younger. Like I know them all. Like I said, I substitute there and shit, and it's like, what the fuck did you do to your what? Like my son is named after me. Like he's a third. Like he is named after me, but we call him, you know, he's Trey. His name is Trey. We call him Trey. I'm waiting for him to make his appearance tonight. He hasn't popped in yet. I'm gonna put the Chinese hat on him. I never.
Do you ever
done that.
use him as a tray and then just put like drinks on his head while you're sitting down?
I've tried. He don't stand still long enough. He's 6 fucking years old.
Dang.
I'm like, here. He does. In the morning, he'll come in here and be like, "Daddy, let me take your wine glass out to the kitchen for you. This is always empty sitting here." He's like, I'm like, "Thank you, buddy." I'm like, "That's mighty kind of you." Now, he did. Like, I've never been his problem. We were sitting there watching the Lions one day, and he's like, he walked over to the refrigerator because Sundays he'll sit around and have a few cervezas, and he walked over to the fridge and just grabbed me a beer. I'm like, "Thank you."
This kid has potential.
I'm like, I'm training you well.
Other than the whole Lions part, yeah.
Dude, I haven't watched it. I haven't watched a down of pro football since the Super Bowl last year. I watch college and go Buckeyes, baby.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, go Buckeyes. They about to beat the shit out of Michigan pretty soon. Michigan State this weekend, but so Miles Morales film. We'll wrap on Spider-Man, and Peter Parker actor Tom Holland recently suggested what is best for Spider-Man is Sony and Marvel to do a Miles Morales film. This is a wicked image right here.
Right?
Yeah, but he has a dumb name.
Yeah, Doc Ock, Otto Octavius. You could have a cool name like Zendaya.
So if that's like the introduction to Doc Ock in the movie, and then they capture him, like they just saw him do this shit. Why are you making fun of him?
I don't know.
And it's not even like he said Doc Ock. He goes,
No.
Dr. Otto Octavius.
Yeah.
They
And then
probably just edited it to make it seem like they're laughing at that part.
They try to call back to Infinity War too, like, well, what's your real name? Or, oh, we're using our real names. I'm Peter Parker. Like there was a hint of that in there too.
That
like,
was funny.
Yeah, that was genuine.
But it's classic Marvel kind of not recycling the joke, but I guess, you know, I don't know where it ends. I don't know.
We give a shout out. Awesome one's in the house. He said, "Yo, Bulge Master Mad." He said,
up?
Autoerotica. Q Chow, Alabama's gonna beat the living hell out of Arkansas. Roll Tide. Man, I'm sorry. I can't wait till Ohio State whoops the fuck out of Alabama. Glinzer, what's best is a Miles film means I've had my 3 movies and I could give a fuck about Spider-Man now. And maybe Human says ETEP the third will be the best ETEP. Go back up to Free Speech Gaming. Their parents want them to be cucked soy boys. You know, the one kid, Braden, he's got potential. He's got potential. He's a good kid. The other one, they're a little soft.
Well, Well, hey, if they don't get you beers, then they're not worth it, man.
They ain't my kids, ain't they? You know, if we were at a barbecue and I was like, get me a beer and they were racing, they probably would. The kids fucking, the kids are great, man. They're fucking, they're good kids. I teach at a school that is full of fucking good kids. I got a couple problem children, but I'm working on them. They're little badasses. But, yeah.
Well, next time you sub PE, let them like play hide and go seek, and then they try to go find a beer can. Or something.
I was supposed to sub tomorrow, but I'm still kind of sick, so I'm sitting here drinking wine and not teaching tomorrow because I'm just like, fuck it, I'm not going in tomorrow.
Attaboy, boost that immune system.
I am, man. That's there's antioxidants in here and acai. I don't know. It's Cabernet. I have no fucking
electrolytes.
He's
Are you drinking that Boone Farm?
No, it's Woodbridge, baby. It's I'm a little classier than that.
A little bit.
Just slightly. Just we're on the trailer park scale. I'm slightly there.
But it has electrolytes.
It does. I'll take that. So I dug into the Spider-Verse. I thought it was a cool movie. I thought the animation was fucking on point. It was great. The voice actors,
I liked it a lot.
The voice actors were phenomenal. Not something I need to see in real life. You know what I mean? Live action.
Not at all.
I don't think you like, and I credit Young Ripper for that because he always says that tokenized Peter Parker. And then that's what Miles is. He's token Peter Parker, and that's all right because he is. And that's what they do a lot. Like look at Riri Williams. Disney stole that from a fucking Chinese porn parody.
Did they really? Because I heard about.
Yes, they did. Yes, they did. The suit, the Riri Williams iron, and who the fuck?
Ironheart, yeah.
Who the fuck came up with that Riri? Like really? Like
or like Iron Shark.
But Otto Octavius, that's the dumb name.
Yeah.
Riri Williams. No, that's cool.
Yep.
Like we.
Oh, it's bad. It's bad. Wait, is this League of Legends show same animation as the Miles movie? I don't know what League of Legends is.
No, either.
I don't know.
Isn't that the phone game?
Is it?
No, that's is it?
It's a phone game, right?
I know which one you're talking about. It's the one that's always promoted on like YouTube channels.
Everything.
What's up, Brightest Day, my fellow rogue? Hail, he's back.
I know Brightest Day.
You met Brightest Day. Riri is ghetto.
I'm sure she's the smartest ever.
Well, look, hang on a second. Goddamn, y'all gonna make me do it, aren't you? Y'all gonna make me do it. Hang on. We called Riri ghetto. Now I gotta are you ready for a cameo from a former president?
All right. By the way, are y'all reading these Burger King?
There's the tweet, telling girls to get back in the fucking kitchen.
Yep.
Yeah.
I noticed that a couple weeks ago, and then it switched over right as I tried to fucking say something.
Riri is a fine young lady. If I had a son, she'd look just like the Riri. I'm former President Brockett. I bought that for like $2.99. I'm like, I'm gonna get some miles out of this fucking mask.
That's all those 8 years were worth.
It was $2.99. Oh,
should
shit.
we delete a tweet that's drawing attention to a huge lack of representation?
See, only 20% of professional chefs in UK kitchens are women. And to help change that by awarding culinary scholarships, we will do better next time.
You need to do better.
Burger King, that's it. That's it, Burger King. No, you know what? I had a request for this one earlier, so you're going to have to bear with me, folks.
Well.
What's her name?
Grace
Carol
Randolph.
Brady.
Carol Brady.
Carol Brady.
Can we do the Predator and Brie? It wasn't made for him.
Yes, of course we can. We always have time for a Brie Larson.
My favorite.
Here it is right here, ladies and gentlemen.
You one ugly motherfucker.
It wasn't made for him. It wasn't made for him.
Yo, I haven't seen that one yet.
Glinzer Grace Weldolf. Wait, Freeze Peach, did you just say? You said it. He said the
No.
magic word. He
Damn
said
it,
it.
Peach.
So. Wait, I got a better one. Hang on. Hang on.
Pete, don't
Yeah.
do it.
There you
Okay,
go.
I can live with that one.
That was
I
all
thought
right.
you were talking about the one where she just goes so for like an hour.
Oh no, I couldn't do that. Does she take a dental numb shot before every vid? Yeah, I think she does. Either that or she's like got Jim Ross syndrome, which is Bell's palsy. I don't know. Grace,
Dude, she
though.
looks like a cow.
Grace, holler at me. I'll put you down. You can come slumming, Grace. Come down here slumming in the basements of YouTube.
There's not enough representation on this show for her.
I'll knock that eye right. I'll even let her call me Heimdall. I'll let her call me Heimdall. I wonder if she's still mad he died first in Infinity War.
She would call that whitewashing the character of Heimdall.
Technically, the Hulk died first, so.
Right. Nefarious is in the house. Hail, ETAP. What's up, Nefarious? Hail. Welcome. Welcome to the show. We're talking about Grace Randolph and her the probability of me sleeping with Grace Randolph. Somebody soundbite that shit and send it to her on Twitter. I'm just kidding. Don't.
Hey, everyone in the chat, what percentage do you think Pete has to hooking up with Grace Randolph?
0.
I don't know. Probably.
I don't know enough about her. I mean, I know she's a woman. That's enough for me not to like her, but
Burger King, get her back in the kitchen, please.
It depends. Can Grace make a sandwich?
I doubt it.
I don't.
Not with that eye.
Sandwich be all crooked and shit.
Well,
Bread's
the
all
depth perception. I'm not trying to be mean. This is science. Like the depth perception, it's gonna be a little off. That's all.
I've had too many edibles for Grace Randolph jokes now.
Dude, she should hook up with Mike Lindell.
Oh God, that's when I need Vinny to do the Mike Lindell voice. He almost made me fucking die.
Could you imagine a shouting match between the two? Like just being in the next hotel room over.
Wait, Freeze Pizza. That's got to be one lopsided sandwich. Glinzer,
oh, you know what?
If he wears a Jimmy Kimmel Karl Malone makeup, he's got a shot with Grace. What if I put my Obama mask back on? Will that work? If I just walk over to him like, "How you doing, Grace? I'm Barry O. Nice to meet you, baby. My husband, Mike, is gone for the weekend. Well, I don't know if you want to get down with a former president, baby."
You just got to come at her from an angle that she can't really detect. And then you just freeze like she's a T-Rex, guessing
She can only sense motion.
I was thinking the barrel in her ribs. I guess I was off. Angle she couldn't detect. I guess I was thinking of something else. Too many edibles myself.
Yeah, I'm about 5 deep right now. So, and that's just since the start of the show.
Well.
Yeah, it's one of those nights. It's one of those nights. Wait, maybe Human says there's not enough beer in this world to convince ETAP to hook up with Grace Voldemort. If it would propel my channel, I would be a YouTube thought for Grace Randolph just for a couple thousand subs. Absolutely.
Get some ETAP bathwater.
Yeah. Yeah.
Look, I've always said if Disney ever approached me like, hey, if you want to promote this, I would sell out immediately. You know what I mean? Like any of those companies. I don't give a shit if it's some third world, second rate erectile dysfunction pills. If they're gonna be a sponsor, yeah, I'll do it. Look, I didn't die of syphilis. Go on.
Right. It's like you remember? Did you ever watch Rick and Morty?
No.
Oh, has anybody here ever seen Rick and Morty? You remember Crombopulous Michael? He's like, I have no ethics. I will kill anyone, anytime. It's like that's me. I will accept any ad revenue anytime. I have no morals or standards or ethics. I don't care where it comes from. You could be using fucking 8-year-old sweatshop laborers to make my fucking shoes. I will fucking shill your product.
By the way, you know what ethics get you? a double mortgage, like crippling debt, and a ex-wife that hates you. That's what it gets you.
Yeah. Oh wait, Parrothead has a question. Martigan, would you shill Disney sex toys?
Fuck yeah.
Free time to do some shilling. Yeah. Ooh wee! It's time to shilling. It's time for some shilling. I fucking Crown Bopios. Rick and Morty died after the fucking premiere of the 3rd season for me. I was done. I was done at that.
I couldn't get through the first episode.
Yeah.
What?
See, I thought it was like, well, like, okay, so it's for me, like, I looked at it like it's a stoner fucking kind, like that's what it's marketed towards, is like stoners and fucking like kids, and that was like the fan base of that show. Though, like the hardcore weird rabid fans are toxic as fuck. Like I used to be in a bunch of like Facebook groups and shit like 3-4 years ago when I was watching the show, and like I was like, oh my god, they're like Last Jedi fans. They're like Last Jedi fans.
People,
where was that dipping sauce? Was it at Burger King or was it at McDonald's?
McDonald's. The Szechuan sauce from Mulan.
They lost their mind.
Yep.
They had a location at Cocoa Beach, and I went that day, and the line was going throughout the whole restaurant like a
nobody
snake.
even
Like,
gave a
curling.
fuck about Szechuan sauce when they had it before.
Nope.
Yeah.
When they first came out with it, when Mulan came out, nobody gave a fuck about it.
Oh, we touched a nerve. By the way, yes, I would shill for Apple too. If they pimp my shit out with all Apple products, hell yeah. You kidding me? Unironically, I'm like, Apple is the shit.
As I'm sitting here with my Android.
Yeah, me too.
Same. Like, yeah, fuck that, you know? All right, let's see. Wait. I think we were talking about Spider-Man.
I got Apple TV.
I don't have Apple TV.
Dude, Ted Lasso is such a great show.
Is that Jason
I
Sudeikis?
love it.
Jason Sudeikis who's in that?
Yeah.
All right.
I love that show.
I've heard about it. I haven't seen it. I'm like 2 episodes behind on Chucky. I gotta watch the last 2. That show is fucking great. Like, I was so worried like in the lead up to that because they made it sound like it was gonna be woke. You know what? We're done with Spider-Man. Nobody wants a fucking live action Miles Morales movie. Fuck that shit. We got about another 15 minutes in us right now before we fucking end it. What's up? And another monster shows up. What's up? Another monster. How you doing, brother? Welcome. What the fuck was I talking? Oh, I am high as fuck. I'm not even gonna lie at this point.
Miles Morales is a piece of shit, and we've got 15 minutes left.
Token Peter Parker. We know that. But what did I stop to talk about? It was something else. I was just fucking talking.
We were talking about Apple.
Yeah, Apple and Android.
Oh, Apple TV, Ted Lasso, Chucky,
the Chucky show. Boom. Yeah, the Chucky show was fucking good. And like the first episode, and Tony and I were like texting each other during the show, and it was like Chucky's like, what do you say? You're all fucking assholes. Like when he's on stage, the gay kid who's the lead. And it's like, because they were like, the lead's going to be a teenage gay, and like leading up to something like, it's going to be woke as fuck. And then it's like Don Mancini, the creator of Chucky, came back, and it's like, okay, dude, this guy's got his shit together. He's the creator of this fucking franchise. Like, all right, cool. And Google just fucking started listening to me. That was fucking weird. Google's like, oh, really? All right, what are you talking about? But
you're switching over to Apple?
Yeah, see, Google's like, no. Bitch, we own your soul. I will fuck your social media up. You want to lose all your Twitter accounts? No. But no, Chucky is great. It's not woke. The fact that the kid is gay on the show, like, it's organic. Like, it works. Everything about the show is organic, and it's true to the source material, which is fucking great because the first 3 Chucky movies, like by the third one, it was kind of but it was still enjoyable, you know. It's kind of like the Friday the 13th movies, you know, like, you know what they are, but I love them. That's my favorite horror franchise. That's my part 6 is my favorite fucking horror.
But when Katherine Heigl starts showing up in Chucky movies, it's time to move on.
See, which one was she in?
The Bride of Chucky.
I've never seen.
Did y'all like the remake, by the way, with what's her name from?
Aubrey Plaza was in it, right?
Yeah,
I never watched it. I didn't watch it.
Wasn't bad. Wasn't woke. I dug it. Like, I don't think it was that bad. It's been a while since I've seen it, but
I need to catch up on my Chucky movies.
yeah. But by the way, you don't have to buy an Apple product. You can subscribe to Apple TV. That's what I do on my Roku.
That's what because I have the Roku, and I was like, I see it as an option. Do you want to subscribe? I'm like,
if you have like a free month, like if they offer you a free month or whatever, I would do it, because Ted Lasso, let me tell you, it's not woke, and it pushes back on some things. Like this chick, her husband, was so mean, blah blah blah, and so she's whining about it to her friend she hasn't seen in years. And her friend goes, "Yeah, he may have put you in the ivory tower, but you took every step to get there." Yeah. Like basically calling her out, like you need to be responsible for what you did, not just blame it on the man. And I'm like, oh, okay, here we go. But anyway,
not gonna lie, the camera on the iPhone 13 Pro Max is pretty baller. Yeah, I've seen some of the shit that you can do with those, and it is. But I can't switch over to Apple. I can't do it.
Not unless they pay me.
Yeah, that's it. If Apple, if you want to pay me, trust me, I will sell out quicker than motherfucking Uncle Ruckus on on fucking Boondocks. But or George Soros.
Apple needs to bring Steve Jobs back.
Isn't he?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if anybody's got the technology, it's probably Apple. Let's be honest.
If Disney's taught me one thing, nobody's really gone forever.
Hey, Nick McCabe.
You're still banned. You and your brother.
Nick McCabe. Wait, Nick is Nick's the baby face, McCabe, and Sam is the heel. Which one? I can't remember.
They're both evil.
Uh-oh.
And they're both banned.
Glenzer. Tales from the Hood was good. The sequel was woke as after I listened to the World Class Bullshitters, not that I'm shilling for the World Class Bullshitters. I would never shill for them. Never. Ever a shill for them. No, after they reviewed the second Tales from the Hood, I was like, oh God. I'm like, I'm not watching that. Because the first one was fucking great. Like the soundtrack to that, that song by Spice One, Born to Die, we used to listen to that in the locker room before our football games. I fucking love that movie.
And the little Don Cheadle slave dolls was a little gay, but...
The little Don Cheadle dolls.
Man, Parrot Head, you sending me shit about the Marvel sex toys. He's like, start chilling. Whatever.
Parrot, I told... Uh-oh. He's just banned, my dear. Like, oh wait, are both the McCabe's?
Yeah, both of them are banned. Yeah, they've been banned before. They know what's up.
Welcome, Nick and Sam McCabe.
Hail the McCabe's.
Hail, brothers. The McCabe brothers, that is. We got to bring...
I don't know who the McCabe's are, but if they're anything like the McBoyles, I'm scared.
You don't want to meet them.
All right, wait, are those the brothers from Boondock, or is it Boondock Saints? I don't know. Am I guessing here? Am I wrong? Am I right? I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I'm just guessing here.
Hey, as long as it's entertaining, it don't matter if you're right or wrong.
Okay, well, fuck it. We'll just go with it then.
Well, like my granddaddy always said, don't ever let the truth get in the way of a good story. Fun fact, he never said that. But saying he did makes it to be a better saying.
It's like Abraham Lincoln said, only 9 out of 10 things you see online are true.
Right.
And he used to wrestle bears, but he was racist.
If you look in the comments, Keely Chow is like in the middle of a McCabe sandwich.
He is. Hot. Look at that. We got Nick, Keely, and Sam.
I don't like how they're not taking it serious. This is a real band.
It's a fucking. Would that be a Chowich? A Keely Chowich? Is that anything?
I have no idea.
I don't know, but
that's not the case here.
Or wait, maybe it's...
There ain't no fluff here.
All I know is it's grass-fed, free range.
Her accent is so all over the place. I don't know what she is.
It's because she represents everyone simultaneously. Representation is very important to her.
She wept like Jesus wept. Grace Randolph cried when Heimdall died in fucking
It is
Lord of the Rings.
2018 and you kill a black guy first?
Yep. Oh, she was big mad.
I don't know if that's the hill you want to die on.
She was big mad that they killed off Heimdall. And like seriously, that was the only thing. 'Cause, like I watched her Eternals review, and that was like the only thing she could say good about it. Well, the representation.
Yeah, she called Dune a white savior story. So.
Yeah. Oh God.
Another hill you probably don't want to die on. But she's like,
Is
I
that
can't
movie
believe
worth
no one else is talking about this. I like Dune.
I thought Dune was fucking great.
I still need to see it.
Oh
You
yeah,
haven't seen
I enjoyed it way more. Beat me. Yeah, I enjoyed it a lot, dude. I loved Dune. I thought it was great.
Grace lives out in L.A. I thought, doesn't she?
Yeah, but her accent's like Boston-y, but kind of New Yorky.
It's weird.
She's got New York in her background.
It sounds like somebody told her to make up a random accent, and that's just what she came up with.
Yeah,
I think so. She's a weird. Yeah, holler at me, Grace. I'm willing to dumpster dive. Like I said, it'd feel like Tony would be like last night. I'm good old Grace Randolph. Welcome, old stroke face Grace, fucking Jim Ross there, fucking half the face is numb. Oh, God damn it! Look at E-Tip over there. Oh, son of a bitch.
Turns out his face is doing that from like a massive sugar load from barbecue sauce. Like if you just wean yourself off the fucking barbecue sauce, Jim. Jesus.
Oh, wait for it.
It's me, Austin! Oh, son of a bitch!
I gotta get that in at least once a show. You gotta play that. Wait, Dr. Anonymous Colleague, Mad, what instrument do you play in the band? Your didgeridoo?
I
He's
do have a didgeridoo.
Tony's one of the fucking abos playing the didgeridoo.
Yeah, I do have a didgeridoo. I don't play it well. I can't do the breathing thing where you do the thing like where you breathe and still play at the same time.
Yeah, I don't know how that works.
Yeah, you have to have Australian lungs. they're like it's like the Galapagos, how all those animals were untouched on that island for thousands of years. That's Australia, so they've like evolved these super Australian lungs. I don't know.
Is that anything like Superhead? Does anybody remember Superhead?
No,
Remember
nothing. It is nothing like Superhead.
You remember Corinne?
Yeah.
Whatever happened to Corinne? She just like fell off. Remember, she was like, "I'm gonna go legit and I'm gonna be smart," and they're like, "No, you're not, bitch. You're known for sucking dick. Get out of here."
She turned 18.
She turned. Harvey Weinstein then got her a job, and she was like, "I'm out." Oh wait, that was Jennifer Lawrence. Never mind. Far be it from a woman ever to use a man's position of power to further her career. That would never happen.
I mean, how else are they ever going to be promoted? No one's going to vote for them. My God. What do we want? Chaos in this? Come on.
I just love baiting Matt into that shit.
Well, because people are so like, detached from reality. Like, oh, you know what's a good idea? We should elect a woman. Why? God. Just let the country burn itself down naturally. We don't have to put gasoline on the fire.
You can buy gasoline.
Can I? Yeah. Still legal.
God, I meant like
barely.
You can afford it. Like,
yeah,
I was just joking.
Oh, I don't know. My girlfriend pays for that. She's the one with a real job. But still, women, gross.
And women gross is where we're gonna end it for the night, right there, ladies and gents. We're gonna end it on Mad saying women gross. So I can soundbite that and turn it into a short on YouTube and pair it with a bunch of Grace Randolph clips. Tony, what do you got coming up on the channel, brother?
Well, we got the Monday Night War retrospective coming up next week. We just made our way into 1996, so I'm looking forward to seeing Steve Austin debut. It might be next week, but it's coming soon. He's going to do the shitty little ringmaster thing for a while, but then he's off to the King of the Ring and that iconic moment with Jake Roberts. So we're working our way towards that. Tomorrow I'm going to see Ghostbusters Afterlife. I should have a review up soon, and go check out my Eternals review. Again, it's like an incline. It starts off, I'm just kind of trying to talk about it and be a normal human being, and at the end I'm screaming into the microphone. So yeah, go check it out, the Clown World Review. And yeah, fucking great talking with everybody, great show, and till next time.
If you don't subscribe to Tony, God will kill a puppy. So you should subscribe to Tony. And next up, we have this guy right here.
Oh, hey, Saturday we're doing a special edition of MBE Paranormal. It's going to be called Ghost Encounter of the Fifth Kind. It's going to be an improv thing where we have three guys that are roommates, one being a ghost, and they're being interviewed about what's it like being roommates with a ghost. It's going to be a lot of fun. Be a disaster, but it'll be funny on the way there. That's it.
Thanks for being here, brother. Appreciate it.
Thank you so much for having me, dude. It's been like 8 months. My girlfriend is always like, "What'd you do to ETEP? Why doesn't he like you anymore?" I don't know. I keep trying to "Hey, buddy," and he's like, "Arr." Anyway, but that's been a conversation that we've had here.
That's a recurring theme in your house, huh? Well, I'm glad I'm a topic of conversation at least. Thanks, brother.
Yeah, man. Thanks for having me.
No problem, man. Cody, what do you got, man? You got some stuff coming up on the channel?
Yeah, man. So I'll be interviewing the Sarasota Paranormal Investigative Science group from down in Sarasota, Florida. So I'll be interviewing them coming up in the next week or so.
Nice.
Oh, this is kind of like my thing, except yours is like serious.
Well, excellent, man. That's fucking good to hear.
Yeah.
Because that you were telling me you had a big interview coming up, so I want to get that out there, and you need to get on Twitter, and yes, you need to get on Twitter, and we're gonna get you some fucking subs and get your channel going, get some content up there, and we're gonna get you some fucking subs and get you some more exposure, because I like the paranormal thing, and we know a lot of people in the community who do that kind of stuff. We can put you down with, so
for sure, man. I don't know if you ever heard of skyquakes. We covered that.
Skyquakes?
Really? You don't know what skyquakes are? Oh, buddy. Yeah. I had to look that up.
See, Glenser's got the right idea. He says 8 months, looking forward to seeing Mad back on the show in July. He'll be back for our 4th of July spectacular, ladies and gentlemen.
I better be. Hold on, I'm putting that on my calendar.
Yeah, I'm just saying it's not a big deal, but while we're on the paranormal subject, I've rubbed my nipples at Zach Baggins before. He made a really weird look too.
All right.
We were like, I didn't even know what it was, like Ghost Hunters or Ghost Adventures or something. It had just come out. We were out. I live in Las Vegas, and a couple friends, we went up to the Strip, and they were big fans of the show. I didn't even know who he was. It was like probably a few months after it first debuted. And I was really catching fire, and they're like, "Oh my God, it's Zach Baggins!" And ran over, and they're talking to him, and they left me standing there 20 feet away. So I just rubbed my nipples at him, and he happened to look over.
I'm sure he liked it.
Alcohol was involved. I drank a little more back then.
That's
so
all right. That's all right.
That makes it okay.
Yeah. Fuck it.
I almost burnt down my last house because I thought a ghost was in there. It turned out it was just a raccoon. But
Look,
I was ready to burn it.
Glinzer and Maybe Human mentioned Lizzo twice. Somebody else just say Lizzo.
She'll appear.
Say it. Say Lizzo.
Lizzo.
Do my hair toss, check my nails. Baby, how you feeling?
Oh, man.
Lizzo showed up. Y'all said it 3 times. All right. That's it, folks. Let me thank this fucking amazing chat. Keely Chow, Freeze Peach Gaming, Glinzer, Maybe Human, Sam and Nick McCabe, Nano Reaper, I said Maybe Human, Dr. Anonymous Colleague, scrolling, Superfan Adam Shawhan, Tina Bojan, Another Monster, Brightest Day was here. I said Glinzer. Nefarious was here tonight. Awesome One. Let's see. How far can I go back here? Thank you all, man. I appreciate everybody for being here. You guys fucking rock. You've been here steady. You guys are an awesome chat. You guys are. You guys all fucking rock. I appreciate you. Tomorrow, I'll be working. I don't know if it'll come out tomorrow or Friday. I'm taking the rest of the week off work because I'm fucking lazy. And I'm just like, fuck it. They're like, hey, can you come in and teach tomorrow? I'm like, no, I still have a cold. I'm going to drink wine and stream tonight. So, no. I'll be working on the Batwoman review probably all day tomorrow. Those usually take me anywhere from legit 14 to 16 hours to get those videos done if I work straight through on them. So I'll be working on that. It's 4 viewings of the episode, a couple rewrites, which is more production than went into The Last Jedi. So that'll be out either tomorrow or Friday. And yeah, I'm going to see Ghostbusters on Saturday afternoon. So maybe I'll stream Saturday when I get home for an hour and talk about the movie. I'll get Tony to come on with me and we'll talk about it. And
I bet Melissa McCarthy's doing a lot of drinking this weekend.
Oh yeah, her and Paul Feig is probably, never mind. We were going to talk about what Paul Feig's
snorting
doing
soy.
We'll go with that. But thank you. Free speed. Hail, good night. Hail all the fellowship, man. Thank you, everybody, for being here. You guys fucking rock. I appreciate you all. And if you're new here, you've never heard it, well, you're going to hear it now. I'm Temple, Queen of the Place to Be Reviews. I've been here with all of yous. If I don't see you, have a great day, a pleasant tomorrow. I'll catch you on the next one. And remember, it's always better to burn out and fade away.